Hey everybody, and welcome back to Ready Steady Play. It's me and Chris, here to play more Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Yay!
Hello, happy 16th of February. Much better than Valentine's Day. It's Bloodborne Day.
Bloodborne Day, best day. Hey everybody.
Regular viewers know we always play Bloodborne on the 16th of February every single year.
It's a tradition ever since the game came out.
Yep.
Hey Greg, glad you could make it to a live stream.
Difter, that's the wrong Soulsborne game. But praise its on regardless.
I know all about that. I know about stuff like that. Nobody say I don't know about stuff like that.
Praise its on, y'all. What's the thing you're meant to do in this game, actually? Well, that wasn't really an iconic emote, I don't think, in Bloodborne, was there? There probably was.
I wouldn't. As far as I'm concerned, there's no emotes in Bloodborne.
There are. I don't think there's an iconic one in the same way that praises some.
Chris, they're models. They can't emote.
I have a meeting in 30 minutes. I'm hearing that. Good man, Greg. It's very important to be here for Bloodborne 16th of February. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with the date today.
Well, we should, in fact, then get to the gameplay as quickly as possible.
We should.
So, yeah, there's no... where we left off previously, we did the Castle of Cainhurst. And we just about failed to kill the final boss, which was unfortunate. But we did manage to get some good items. And we did uncover one wonderful cool mini or not typo. So we have to decide how we're going to handle that. And then we're going to get straight into Chapter 2 of Secrets of the Church campaign from the core set. So
yeah.
If I come up here... Hey, look, there's a game that's all set up.
So we have 4 blood dregs to spend according to this Cainhurst rewards table. The issue we ran into is that it says that one of the rewards we can have is Carol Ruin Executioner, which does not exist, in case I muttered. It does not exist, and no one can find it, and the BG FAQ doesn't know what the answer is. But there is a Carol Ruin called Corruption, which is not referenced apparently anywhere on any of the cards in the entire Cainhurst set. So we think it means that one. That's what. Yeah,
basically, this is the only Carol Rune that it could be, but they typoed on the reward card, so.
Yeah.
But everyone says this is what it is that they intended.
Not only does the one that it says not exist, this one that does exist is not referenced anywhere in the game, so it must mean that one.
Hager says the emote in Bloodborne is just dying.
Yeah.
Did we get a bloodstone chunk, or did I make that up?
No, we don't. We don't have a bloodstone chunk unless we can choose to have one.
So we're choosing between the Carol Rune and the bloodstone chunk.
I think they're the best two things. We could also get, and we could have, the Executioner's gloves are pretty good. The Ring of Betrothal are pretty good. They both only cost 1 blood drag, and then we could just have something else as well. But then
I didn't open the box.
Sorry?
I didn't open the Cainhurst box. I've just got the 2 cards.
But well, it's gonna say it's okay anyway because we can only have 2 items and 2 Carol Runes each anyway. So if we take, there's no real benefit. We might as well take one more powerful. We're going to encounter more in the next 2 chapters. We might as well take one super powerful thing rather than a bunch of.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's better to get sort of the one best thing rather than several less good things, because we're limited to 2 of each. 2 items and 2 Carol Runes each, so 4 cards total. But you, as I've got laid out here, that you've only got the Augur of Ebritus, and I've got the Empty Phasm Shell and the Carol Rune Guidance.
Yes, that's correct.
So these are our items. So if we're happy to presume that Awakened Realms, Jesus, cool mini or not, meant Carol Rune Corruption and not Carol Rune, whatever they were, Execution, then I'm happy for you to have that. Everyone on Board Game Geek assumes that this is what they meant.
Yeah, I definitely think that's better than the Bloodstone Chunk is excellent, but this would be even better. I haven't got a Carol Rune at all yet, and I've died more than you, I think. So it would definitely be good. It means once per chapter, if you would be slain, you're not slain.
Heal all your health. I also like the idea of us playing in such a way that we're like, Chris, you're invincible currently. Go fight.
Yeah. Um, but if chat doesn't want us to take it, if they're worried that it's cheating because it's a self-correction for the rule book, we can take the Bloodstone Chunk instead, which I think would be better off going to you probably, actually, the Bloodstone Chunk, because you need the speed, whereas I don't.
I haven't actually picked a side for my trick weapon yet. I'll pick one in just a moment.
Yeah, you do actually have some fast attacks, but you've got a slow attack and 2 medium attacks, whereas I have it's the same as me actually. So whatever.
Well, I have 1 fewer attack than you, and I'm better off starting on the side with the 2 medium speed attacks.
Yeah.
Because the combo, the transformation is then a free action. So that's one action efficiency thing I can do.
I'm gonna start on my quick combo side because I just really like that power. I like that trick weapon feature. Slice and dice.
Cool.
Okay, so are we taking the Carol Ruin Corruption or not?
I'm happy to take it. Chat, what do you think? There was no Carol Rune execution in the Cainhurst box, so we all think that it must be this Carol Rune because it's literally the only one they could have meant. It's either they typoed the name on the rewards card or they forgot to put a card in the box. Although, having said that, there's no way to get the Corruption Rune either, so...
And also, I checked there's the contents. There's meant to be 7 reward cards, and there are 7 reward cards. So
everyone agrees. Chris, you shall have the Kawarun Corruption. Try not to get too corrupt.
Now I'm invincible for when you abandon me, as Dipter says.
Me abandon you? Never. I wouldn't do that.
Alright, sweet. We're ready to go in that case. Ugh.
Excellent. Okay, so I got the central lamp set up. I've got the 2 cards. This is so we've set up according to I forgot there was a back. Start of the hunt, reveal card 16.
Sorry, my cats are meowing a lot.
Are we revealing Secrets of the Church 15? I can't remember how to play this game. Are we revealing this card first?
Hang on, what are you asking me?
Card 15, because it's the special rules card?
Yes, so we've set up the enemies. We've got we've set up the tiles.
Oh yes. We've set up the enemies. We've got Male Beast Patient on the Ashen Toxin side. So he's angry and nasty. And it says he spawns friends. So he creates more enemies for us to fight. Enemy number 2 is someone from the Blood Moon Stretch Goals box. It's the Merciless Watcher. And Chris and I were like, hey, thank God we got Hack Frenzy instead of Execution Chop, which cannot be staggered and instant gives you. Except that then we realized that he does Hack Frenzy, like, he just resolves it twice. So it might as well be a faster Execution Chop, really. So that's great.
He doesn't resolve it twice, he just full on activates again. So he could do anything.
Yeah, so he resolves Hack Frenzy and then he does something else, but...
Yeah.
What is his ability? Relentless. Flip another enemy action. The hunter must discard 1 additional card to dodge Merciless Watcher's next attack. So, I mean, the thing is, he either does his special, and then his basic, or his special, and then his ability, and then his special again, or his basic. I mean, wait a minute.
And his basic heals him, and he's 6 health, which is the same what we have.
Essentially, I think these things might be unkillable, and you just have to avoid them.
No, it's okay. I got a free death. It's fine.
The balancing mechanic, I guess, is that there's only 2 of them. Yeah. So you can't actually, once you've put 2 out on the board, you can't actually place another one. So you might just want to, like, spend your time. God, the component camera is being really well behaved today. I'm really impressed.
Don't say that.
Oh God, I've jinxed it. Touch wood. Yeah, there's only 2 of them. So once you put 2 of them out, maybe they won't come after you then you just stay away from them, right? Avoid them.
Well, we have equal treasure now, Eddie. We both have 1 ruin and 1 item and no consumables, so we'll see. This will be a test now, a measure of our greed.
Well, I think you and I are pretty good at sort of figuring out what sort of is a good combo where.
Yes, we are. So, last opponent, Church Servant.
Yeah, these are, if you remember, the small people with the big hats.
Yeah, as opposed to the big people with the small hats, who were specifically told to not include in the random enemy setup. So we suspect they're going to show up later.
Yeah, we literally, yeah, we reckon they're going to be making an appearance.
Okay, so then we have the tiles set up, and yes, so it says Secrets of the Church card 15 is going to be a special rule in play throughout this entire scenario. So let's see what that is.
Okay, so we've got Secrets of the Church 15 here. It says, before generating the tile deck, take the Odin Chapel tile and connect it to the central lamp. Then take the Great Bridge and Tome of Odin tiles and connect them to the Odin Chapel.
So you gotta fish those out of the stack you made.
Oh, God damn it, I already made the stack.
Yeah, that's really annoying.
How dare.
So what do we want? We want the Great Bridge and Tomb of Odin, is that right?
Yeah, it says, take the Odin Chapel. I think, I don't know, I don't think I put any of these in here. Tomb of Odin? Yeah, we need the Great Bridge, the Tomb of Odin, and the Odin Chapel.
The Odin Chapel was removed, I thought. Oh no, Grand Cathedral was removed, sorry, my bad.
The Odin Chapel. Ooh, exciting. We're going to start with a bit of a board.
Yeah, it's quite cool. So actually, there's going to be very little unexplored, that means.
Yeah, I've now only got 6 tiles in the deck.
So which way are you heading?
Right. I've got the so I'm going to put it says here, take the Odin Chapel and connect it to the central lamp. So I'm going to put it south of the central lamp, I think.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, that's the Tomb of Odin. Here's the Odin Chapel.
South works, then it can go east or west.
Yeah, exactly. And then Great Bridge.
Great Bridge and Tomb of Odin tiles and connect them to the one on either side, basically.
So I've put Tomb of Odin on the west and the Great Bridge on the east. Okay,
so we're hoping to expand mostly eastward.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm already out of table space.
I have a little bit more than you, but not much. I killed my leg with the way I was sitting. There we go.
The Grand Cathedral is now my mousepad. Hey, Margo, how you doing?
Hello.
Hey, Eddie, how's it going? Thanks for joining in on the stream. Sandra and everyone is here as well, so thanks so much for joining us, guys. Let's see what's going to happen. So, that's all set up now. And we can flip this over. It says, Start of the Hunt, reveal card 16.
Ooh, exciting.
Dun dun dun. Dramatic reveal of card 16. Wow. Hunt mission. Access to the inner plaza. From the hidden passage in the... Oh, should we spawn enemies? Should we put a chest in the Tomb of Odin?
Oh, yes, of course we should. Absolutely. And a chest on the Great Bridge as well.
Treasure chests. Should we put a church servant on the Great Bridge?
Yeah, of course.
And lanterns, too. I forgot to spawn the lanterns. God, what am I doing?
Well, the lantern miniatures are optional. They're stretch goals, aren't they?
Indeed. But, I mean, how could you even play the game without these fine lantern miniatures?
It's true.
I mean, who'd want to play without these?
First time we played, we forgot to use them.
I didn't know what they were. I was like...
So I keep asking, why did you go all in on this game, which you still don't understand?
So I could play it with you, Chris. Because I foresaw the pandemic and I knew I'd need my own copy. Okay, let's have a look here. So we've got access to the inner plaza. From the hidden passage in the Tomb of Odin, you have gained access to the Cathedral Ward. This is merely the first step, however, as your destination is the Grand Cathedral at the heart of the district. To access it, you will need to pass through the main gate into the central plaza, beyond the old graveyard. Exiting from the Odin Chapel into the streets, you find the ward in chaos. Creatures infest the district, and panic has overtaken the townsfolk, punctuated by the incessant tolling bells of the Grand Cathedral. Find and move on to the graveyard tile. Reveal card 17.
So we just have to find the graveyard at present.
Yep, and that's one of these 6 tiles here.
So we could largely ignore this Great Bridge and Tomb of Odin for the time being.
Yeah, because we can still branch out from the 3 spots around the central lamp.
Yeah. Okay.
We do have additional stuff here. Start of the hunt, reveal card 24. We've got one more card to reveal.
Oh yes, I didn't see that.
And then there's a secondary part. End a move on the occupied house tile to reveal card 26. End a move on the graveyard tile after the second Blood Moon is reached. Mark this space with an insight token. Reveal card 30. So presumably if we find the graveyard tile before the second Blood Moon, we don't need to reveal card 30.
Possibly. We'll find out, I guess. But you put insight token on the second Blood Moon just to remind us.
Ah, yes. Well discerned. I was a little unclear whether it meant like what it meant by that.
It was trial and error that how I know that, because I didn't understand that correctly the first time I read one of those either. That is what it means.
Cool.
Yes, we have an insight. We have a side quest which is at the occupied house, and we potentially have another side quest or an alternative main quest, depending on. Yeah, not sure. I suspect it is just a matter of how quickly you find the graveyard determines what happens there. But we'll find out.
Alessandra says, maybe I missed it, but what is the goal of the campaign? Are we hunting some big guys, or are we still trying to understand what's going on?
The goal is essentially it's the night of the hunt, and the scourge of the beasts is upon us, and we basically have to go out and hunt the beasts down and slay them to keep Yharnam safe. That's the overall premise that the board game's going with, which is more or less the overall premise of the video game as well, although the video games has a lot more subtle stuff going on, so to speak, and it gets a lot deep. Like these are only 3 chapters long. It's not going to go into great detail, I don't think, with all the mysteries. We're basically just hunters trying to kill a bunch of beasts before they terrorize our town too much. But it's a regular event, unfortunately. Scourge of Beasts. It's to do with blood, pale blood, new blood, Yharnam blood, all that stuff.
Well, the good news is if we die in this one, at least we don't have far to travel. Because we'll be near the graveyard. Card 24. Insight mission. Gathering survivors. The streets of the Cathedral Ward are in chaos. Townsfolk flee in panic as the creatures of the church march through the district, striking down any and all they find. We must locate whatever survivors we can. Place 1 survivor token and 1 church giant on each named location space, unless fog gated, and each time one is revealed, hunters may interact on these spaces to claim these tokens and place them on this card. Both the token and giants respawn on spaces on the Blood Moon. Complete this mission when Insight +1 tokens have been placed on this card. And then reveal card 25. Wow, that just killed my whole green screen that did, but never mind.
And it was mentioned in the last games, in the first chapter's storyline, that it's unusual that the church servants themselves are out hunting beasts. The ring of the cathedral bells, I think, traditionally symbolized the start of the hunt. But the fact that the church people are out and about themselves is apparently unusual and unprecedented, and that's the mystery, I think, at present we're dealing with, in addition to, just being good hunters and killing things. So it says every namespace. I'm gonna assume Central Lamp doesn't count.
Yeah, I'm going out with on a limb here and say that we don't have to put a church giant on the central lamp.
Everywhere else, though, right? Literally every other space.
Yeah. Well, bear in mind that the namespaces are specific, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically.
There's one on each tile on the specific space as well.
Hmm.
And it's
Right, and we have to randomize a side for the church giant, don't we?
Oh yes, I'll let you do that.
Okay. Alright, chat. I've got the card here. You guys obviously can't see what's going on this camera. So, do you want the face up side or the face down side?
First person to type.
First person in chat.
Gathering Survivors sounds like Resident Evil chapter. Just kill everything on sight. Even when it's not moving. Well, that's true, because they do get up in Resident Evil a lot.
Sorry, Haggers. Eddie got in there first. And it says, execute side. Cool. Thanks, Eddie. This is the side where they one-shot us.
Well, it's the extra good thing the Merciless Watcher didn't have that side as well, then. Okay. I think we're ready to go.
Oops is right. Okay, so we're just going to put out some... These are the big guys with the tiny hats. Not to be confused with the small guys with the big hats, right? This is how you can tell the difference?
I lost card 24 somehow. Where did I put it?
So there are two enemies on the Great Bridge?
Yeah, that's what I have.
Yeah, I don't want to go there. It is a silly place. Let us not go there.
Oh, here it is. Found it. Okay, so we have Insight mission, a Hunt mission, and we also have the Occupied House. Potentially will potentially be another Insight mission. But we don't need Insight as of yet. Right now, we just need to go to the graveyard. So maybe we just do that first and see what's going on.
Yeah, maybe let's not go down there and fight the church giants. Although, we could probably take out the church giant on the Chapel of Odin Chapel, because at least, well, he just moves so slowly. Literally every attack is faster than him.
But if we end our turn on that tile, the other ones will all come towards us as well.
Right, so why don't you do that, and then while they're killing you, I'll just duck past them, and then if you die, you can just come back anyway.
Well, I don't think we should use that Carol Ruin quite immediately.
Immediately abuse it.
Right, I've drawn... Well, you only have one shot. You only get to use it once in each chapter. I've drawn my cards. I've got a basic strength, basic dex, a basic skill, and a rallying, which is a special strength.
Hey, Difter, I'm not sure if the messages all come through in the same order. Like, I have noticed sometimes Chris and I will see messages in a different order, so I do apologize if what I'm reading doesn't appear to be the same order as what you're seeing. Right. Sorry, Chris, I totally missed... You were just telling me which cards you drew?
Yeah, basic strength, basic skill, and rallying.
Cool.
Church Giant also has 6 health. That's not good.
I've drawn basic skill, basic endurance, and... is it endurance? I always get stamina and endurance confused. It's basic stamina.
Endurance is the drop of sweat.
Right, so basic endurance then. So basic skill, basic endurance, and second wind.
Yeah. Alright. So what is the plan? Who wants to go first and what are we doing?
Right. All good questions. Oh, guys, I haven't got my other light on. It's like, it seems darker than normal. There we go. Okay. I guess we should just spawn at Central Amp and go exploring, right?
Yeah, I mean, I could kill that church giant, that first church giant, potentially.
In the Odin Chapel?
Yeah, but, well, I said I could die. Who knows? If he didn't execute, I could die. So, actually, no, I won't do that.
So we need to, at the moment, we need to claim all 3 survivors in order to complete the insight quest, right? Whoops! We're back. That was just a little stream hiccup there. It seems the streaming software decided to crash. Sorry about that, but all back up and working again. Hooray! YouTube didn't cancel the stream, so that's good news. So, straight back into whatever we're doing. It's every time, it's something. If it's not the game, it's... Well, to be fair, this game can't crash, but... It's not Resident Evil 3, then it's the cameras or the OB streaming software or YouTube. Ready, steady, problems. Hey, let's get back to it before that becomes a thing. So
I have a question, which is my Rosmarinus says that when a non-enemy boss attacks, the attack suffers -1 speed and loses all effects. Now, under the Church Giant's Execute, it says it cannot be staggered. I assume that's an effect.
I'm gonna go with yes.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, what? Because there's no. I can't think of anywhere in the rules where it. Oh, actually, no. Do you know what? Effects are. Here on the player aid, look, effect keywords. So effects are dodge, stagger, stun, frenzy, and poison.
Really?
Yeah, if you look at the player aid, it quite clearly refers to these keywords as effects.
Okay. Oh, I haven't got the player aid out.
I mean, to be fair, it might. An effect might be more than just this keyword, but I can't remember how it refers to it in the rulebook.
Well, the word effect doesn't appear in the glossary.
That's handy. Thanks, Simon. They're like, but look at the miniatures, though.
Loses all effects. You see, I think that just means any text, surely. Like anything that's a... Yeah. Inverted wing agrees.
Well, so the only thing giving me pause is this, on the player aid where it says effect keywords.
Can you show the player? Maybe you did this already. If you didn't do this already, can you show it to the camera?
Yeah, I'm just holding it there.
Effect keywords.
So do we presume this refers to keywords that are within effects, or that?
I think that means that these are keywords within effects, because, I mean...
So then effects is the text on the card.
Enemies can't dodge. Dodge isn't a thing they do.
Right, but it lists, under effect keywords, it lists dodge, stagger, stun, frenzy, and poison.
Well, some of those are statuses, though. I personally think would have thought that cancelling the effect means any text written under the within the attack.
I will allow this. I think that you're probably right.
Yeah, because look at the Mercer's Watcher. After this attack, if the Mercer's Watcher dealt any damage, it heals 1. Are you saying that loses all effects doesn't stop that? Doesn't stop that from happening? It must.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't want to argue. I think that seems reasonable.
Otherwise, the Rosmarinus is useless. I think it basically cancels the special stuff. Because
I think it cancels all the text in the box. Yeah, that's got to be effect text or whatever, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I can kill the Church Giant then, 100%, in safety.
The Church Giant in the Odin Chapel.
Yeah, I can safely kill him, and then the enemies will move towards me, but won't reach me, so that's fine.
Okay, well, shall I go first then and just explore, and that way if I get into horrible trouble you can come and save me. Otherwise you can do that.
Yep, sounds good. I'll go.
Cool, awesome. I shall spawn in the space on the east, because I think we're doing east.
Yeah.
going eastways. It seems to me. So I shall do a move, and in order to move, I guess I'll discard Second Wind, even though it's kind of a bummer to discard it when I have nothing to heal, but so be it.
Yeah, you drew on the first turn. It's a bummer.
So, what? And we shall reveal a tile. Come on, graveyard. Show me the graveyard. Ba-bam! No, it's just random, unnamed tile. But the bad news is it does have a thing on it. So, Chris, if you're looking, this is
Yeah, found it.
Yeah. So it's got 2 exits, and I'm going to orient it so that the Merciless Watcher is further from me. Because he's really scary, and I don't actually want to fight him at all. I don't want to fight either of these guys. I might just leave. So I'm currently... Oh, this is horrible. I'm currently in the space with the male beast patient.
You could just run away, but then he'll follow you in.
Well, that's the problem. Yes, if I retreat, they'll both follow, right?
Yeah. But only the beast patient will follow enough that you can't escape him.
Yeah, so I'm thinking... Well, I can't... If I move... Well, I can't... Yeah. But the thing is, if I escape now, then I'm just going to end my turn. And then the Merciless Watcher will just move in and hit me.
Yeah, I mean, you could be brave and fight.
I think I'll die. Well, I've only got 2 cards. I don't have the... I don't really have the means to deal with 3 attacks.
So your Carol Ruin lets you clear a slot and move 2. You could use it to just move 2, I suppose. That would enable you to potentially run away.
Yeah, I'm just thinking the male beast patient only has 3 hit points. I could probably attack and kill him, and then run away. If
you could one-shot him and run away, that's probably ideal.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. I think I can manage that. Because... Okay. The items, they replenish on... Well, actually, yeah, that's fine, because what I can do is I can use my basic, skill card, which has Stagger on it, in the Impaling Thrust slot.
Yeah.
And then I will attack him, and he's... Unless he draws his ability card, I should be fine. Because...
Yeah. He'll hurt you, but you can take it.
Wait. But can't you... do you have to move faster than someone to stagger them?
Yeah.
Damn it.
I can stagger with the same speed on one half my weapon.
Boo, I want to do that. Let's swap characters.
You could use your empty Phantasm Shell to add 1 speed and 1 damage.
Yep, I could. These replenish when you go to the dream, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, I have quite a lot of attack cards in my deck that also increase my speed, so I think I'll probably do that, actually. I mean, I don't need the extra damage.
No.
But... Unless I want to actually just take this opportunity to also transform my weapon.
To combo strike. Utilize the +1 strength to kill him, yeah.
Yeah, and then I can transform the weapon, and... Or I could actually use the repeating pistol if he draws a basic. There's a 50% chance of that. What's his special? Oh, his special is poison, though. I don't really like that.
No, I don't think you want that to happen.
If the hunter is already poisoned, they suffer stun, and their attack deals -2 damage. No, thank you. So, yeah. So let's go ahead and stick Stagger in the combo strike slot then. The basic skill card in the combo strike slot. We'll activate the empty Phantasm Shell as well for +1 speed and +1 damage. So I attack him at fast, and I will draw a card for him. Everyone's like, think positive. So he's doing a basic attack, which is fine because that's just a medium attack.
Yeah.
And so I stagger him. I do 3 damage to him. He dies. I'm dead now.
More importantly, kill him before you stagger him.
Yeah, exactly. He's dead now, and I get to have 1 soul thingy.
Blood Echo.
Yeah, Blood Echo. Souls is the other one. Right.
Exactly. Okay, nice job. Are you
And after attacking, I can transform the weapon as well, so I might as well do that.
Okay.
So then I have 1 card left, so I can either use that to run away, which I will probably do, or I can run away using the Cower rune, but I think I'll run away with the card.
You could also, just as the one thought, if you run away, you're going to bring him onto the central lamp tile, because he'll follow you when you leave his tile, and then he'll activate because and he'll move into that tile, which means then that at the end of my turn, if I go, he'll activate again. He won't reach me. I suppose he won't reach me actually, so I suppose it's okay. It's just annoying.
Yeah, I mean, I think dodging these guys is basically going to be part of this.
Well, you could, because the other option I was thinking is you could just hold your ground, let him attack you, and you have a dodge card.
Yeah, but so this is true. Two of his 3 attacks will attack me twice, and I can't deal with the second thing.
2 of his 5 cards, yeah. Yeah, a lot of his cards are pretty bad.
Yeah, so his special, so there's 2 specials and an ability in there, and 2 basics. So there's above 50% chance that he's going to hit me twice. Well, to be fair, Relentless doesn't attack me, but it just means that I can't dodge it, so it's effectively the same thing. So there's a good chance I'll just take 3 damage.
You can stagger a basic attack, even if even if you need 2 dodges, you can still stagger it.
Well, in the interests of so then
if he does the special, you can dodge it, and then if he does another special, you can The only situation in which you take damage is if he draws both the specials. You can handle any other scenario.
I don't know, because if he draws the special, right, he attacks, I dodge it, and then he resolves another card.
Yeah, and if it's the basic, you can stagger him with the pistol. So the only scenario in which you die is both the specials are in the top 3 card.
Okay, well, let's find out what happens.
The odds are to not take damage, and even if you do, you can take a bit.
This is the start of Mike's bad day.
So your turn.
Yeah, so he's coming in here and he's like, "Hello, fighter." Yeah. And he's gonna draw a card, and the card is
basic. I bet.
I don't assign this yet because I'm gonna wait to assign this till after the attack, right? That's how dodging works.
So he's initiated combat. I think we shortcut this a bit, which is possibly why you haven't remembered. So what's actually happened is he has initiated combat. Combat has now begun. Before you would draw an enemy action card, you have the choice to play a card to attack to hit him. You decline doing that because you want to keep that dodge card in your hand, and then he gets his attack.
Yes, this is right. And his attack is ability. So he's going to draw a second card, which is now undodgeable. So if this is his special, this is bad.
That's bad. That's the other thing I hadn't thought.
It is basic though, so that's fine because I'll just use my pistol to stagger him.
Ha! Told you. Fine.
Yes. If that had been his special, he would have hit me with the special and then attacked again. Presumably the second attack would
Yeah, so
not have the...
it
I
wouldn't.
could have dodged it, though.
Yeah, you'd been fine. You'd have been fine.
Well, actually, do you know what? Rather than use my pistol, I think I'll probably just dodge his basic. So I can
Can't,
dodge it by putting this down here.
can't dodge it. It says the hunter must.
Oh,
Discard
yes, that's right. Because of the ability card, I can't dodge it. That's right. Yes. Well, good. Okay. Then I'm done. It's just me and the merciless hunter hanging out. Having a good time.
All right, I'll go murder the guy down to the south. That's if you're okay with that.
Yep, that seems like a good plan to me.
Okay, so I'm going to discard my basic strength to move down 1. I'm then going to play my stagger, my basic skill card, in my heavy slash. So I've chosen the other side of the thing. I think I initially said the wrong
The trick
field side.
weapon, yeah.
So this is my slow attack, doing 3 damage. And then I'm going to activate. Well, I'll wait for him to. So now he draws a card next. What actually happens?
So this is the church servant, and he's doing a special.
Church giant, actually.
Church giant, that's right. Right, he's doing his special execute.
Excellent. So I then this is what I flip the Rosmarinus. So he now attacks at speed 0 instead of speed 1. And he loses all effects, so he cannot be staggered, but now he can be staggered. I'm attacking at speed 1, he's attacking at speed 0. He is staggered. And then I do 3 damage. He's half dead.
It's a good start.
And then I'm going to attack again. I'm going to play Rallying on one of the slashes. Going for the middle one, why not? Which is going to do 2 damage plus 1 damage for the card. And after the attack, I will heal 2, but that's not going to be an issue because he only has. There's only a special. He doesn't have the ability in there, so. Oh,
Bam! He's doing basic.
But he's not, because I'm attacking at speed 2 to his speed 1, and he dies.
I was big, but I was not effective.
So I get a blood echo. I have no cards left to pick up that survivor, but I'll do so next turn. At the end of my turn, enemies on the adjacent tiles are going to activate and move in toward me.
There's a... Uh-oh. They're crowding in on you.
Yeah. And that's the end of the turn.
Yeah, looks like everything's going okay. I'm feeling good. Feeling nice and confident.
So, we move on the round tracker. Do you want to discard your dodge card that you have in hand and draw 3 new ones, or would you like to keep it?
I think I'll probably keep it because the dodge ones are quite good for me. Like, they combo with my shit.
Yep.
And what I don't want to do is draw like a bunch of attack cards with no dodges in there. So Blood Moon and
So what 2 cards do you draw?
I drew 2 more basic dodges.
Oh wow. Well, every time you clear, you do damage now.
This is true.
I drew a basic dodge as well, and I also drew Leaping and Tireless. That's a nice hand, actually.
Yep, so Tireless is your one that lets you draw an extra card, and you can remove an effect as well. Or a status.
Mm-hmm. That's what now.
And Leaping also lets you do a move before you attack, so some good effects there.
Definitely.
Right, who's going first?
I don't know. I can definitely. Is it worth a move?
I mean, is your sort of agenda to stick around on these tiles and rescue more people?
I don't think so. I mean, there's 3 enemies coming my way.
Well, but what I mean is, like, you could, if you moved into the Tomb of Odin to fight that guy, the others wouldn't follow you because they're not on your tile.
They wouldn't move the Tomb of Odin. Yes, they would. If I left their tile, they'd move one towards me.
Yeah, but they're not on your tile.
Yes, they are. They moved.
No, they were on the Great Bridge.
Yeah, and they moved. And in my turn, they activated and moved in.
No, they moved one space south. No, one space west. So they're still on the Great Bridge.
Oh, I had the Great Bridge the other way around, so they were a space closer.
Right.
I didn't realize you'd done that. That makes sense. Let's do that.
That's fine. That was a little communication issue there.
Cool. That's better for me. Yeah, that's fine then. In that case, yeah, I can go fight that guy.
Cool. So, yeah, because I mean, you can even use leaping to move in there for free.
Yes, I could. Although killing him's going to be tough because he takes a lot of damage. He has a lot of health.
Yes, agreed. Well, while you have a think about that, I'm gonna have a think about what I'm gonna do about this guy. Even though he's not as big as your guy, he's in some ways. I mean, your guy does one big hit. My guy does like loads of hits. I don't know what's what.
We know for a fact that the next card's a special.
That's true.
So we could possibly use that to our advantage.
If only we were smart enough to do that.
We hopefully are. We'll see. But I only have one space left. My trick weapon is the problem here. I could probably kill him if I transformed.
I've got my trick weapon is open.
Your trick weapon is open, you say?
Yeah, well, what I mean is I've got all the available slots on my trick weapon
Sure.
currently available. My issue is that I don't know how I'm going to do enough damage to kill this guy without getting mauled. Because I basically have to attack him 3 times.
If I go first, I can kill this guy. Wait, can I? No. Oh no, because oh no, God.
Ah, yes, the old "my guy's bigger than your guy" argument. Your guy's physically bigger, but my guy's got a bigger weapon. I don't know, it's not even potentially bigger.
I can get.
My guy doesn't look bigger, but they have the same number of hit points.
Oh, this is annoying.
Yeah, the 6 hit points is really tough. Like, my problem is that I've got one attack that does 3, but it's slow, so I'll be going after him. I mean, I could dodge whatever he does. Like, if he does a special. But then it says, after resolving all attacks, he attacks again. Presumably if I dodge the attack, he still does the effect.
Which effect?
The effect on the special.
Yeah, I think so.
So I could feasibly get him down to 1 hit point. That's a real bummer. But
Well,
then
I
I'd be...
could leap in and finish him, I suppose.
Oh no, I can kill my guy.
Okay, well then do that.
I just figured out how. Yeah. Okay.
If you kill him, if you go first and kill him, then I might be able to kill my guy because the execute coming up is not guaranteed anymore, which might be exactly what I need.
Yeah, I will reset the deck in this combat.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna do a special, isn't he?
Yes, he's gonna do a special, guaranteed.
And then he's gonna do something. Okay, provided he doesn't draw the ability card, he's gonna draw 3 attacks against me. I mean, I say he's going to draw 3 attacks. He's going to draw... Oh, hang on. Can I do this? Let me think. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. No, he's going to draw 2 attacks against me, and provided neither of them are the ability, I should be fine. One of them is not. The other has a 1 in 6 chance. So those are my odds of survival. Otherwise, I'm going to take a big hit.
Don't roll a 1.
Just don't roll a 1. Okay,
Go for
so
it.
here's my jam, right? I'm going to take the basic dodge card down here and heavy slash to attack him.
Okay. He draws a special in response.
Indeed he does. Which we knew about because we're smart. So the special is his Hack Frenzy, which says, after all attacks, the Merciless Wander activates again. So I'm going to put a dodge down here and quick stab to dodge his attack, which is a fast one. And I clear the card, dealing 1 damage to him.
Yes.
Then
Doing the 1 damage.
then I do my Heavy Slash, which deals 3 damage to him.
Yes. Then the slot's cleared, doing another damage.
Exactly. So now he's on 5, and he's going to attack me again.
Oh, you're just going to let him attack you and dodge. Is that what you're going to do?
And kill him, yeah.
So what you're... Oh, wait. So you're actually ending your turn then now is what you're doing.
Well, no, he's going to attack again because of his special.
Correct. Smart.
And I presume I don't get to place another attack card.
No. No, he activates again. So that
Yeah.
means... Oh, well, he does, because that enemy activation means they move and attack you. Doesn't it? That's what enemy activation...
After resolving all attacks, I mean, it's fine either way. I'm going to do the same thing.
Yeah, enemy activation. Activate enemies means he actually would move and attack if necessary. So actually, you actually do get to play an attack card if you want, but don't.
So essentially, it just means if he draws his special, we have to resolve the whole attack sort of process twice, and we don't have an option. You have no option to avoid it.
You're choosing not to play an attack card on this occasion, so that's fine.
Yeah, like I said, provided he doesn't draw the ability here, I'm fine. If he draws the ability, I'm fucked. So, fingers crossed.
Last time this happened to me, you drew it on me, so let's see if
That's true.
yourself.
It's basic. Lucky!
I wish it was a special.
Come on, man, run a team.
I want the specials to go away.
That's true. Yeah, you don't want them in there because of execute. So he's doing his basic attack, which is a medium speed attack. So I'm going to use my dodge on quick stab here to dodge it. And when I do that, I clear the card and deal 1 damage to him, which is the 6th damage. And so he's killed. And I shall take 1 more Blood Echo and just hang out here in this space for a while. I'm all out of cards, so I'm not going to do anything else.
Indeed. So,
And Chris, just to be clear there, when we play the dodge card into the slot, it still clears, right? Even though it was... Sorry, when we play it as an attack, it still clears, just like when you play it as a dodge.
yes.
Either way, it clears.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so basically, I'm relying on him. I can kill him this turn as long as he doesn't draw a special next. Well, and even if he does draw a special next, I can not die because of my Carol Rune. So I'm not. So all I'm gambling with is losing that Carol Rune early on in the chapter. What do you think?
Are you doing this instead of picking up the lady?
Yeah, I'll kill him first, and then I can pick up both the ladies afterwards next turn.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. I think, I mean, kind of like my gamble with the ability there. I think, like, you basically can't sort of succeed this without your, you can't succeed this without, without taking some risks, right?
That's what I think too. Alright, I'm gonna...
Inverted Wing is just watching the stream about, like, 3 or 4 minutes behind or whatever.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna play Leaping into my slash slot, which is my only unavailable slot.
Thanks for joining, Alessandro. Enjoy Call of Cthulhu.
Thanks, Alessandro. For a minute I was trying to see if that was Death May Die. but it's not. It's an RPG. That's allowed.
Yeah, well, Call of Cthulhu is the actual RPG.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
So I played Leaping into Slash. So I'm going to make a free move action to move into the space with the Church Giant. And I'm making a +1 damage from the leaping, means this is going to do 3 damage at speed 2. So I'm going to take some damage, but hopefully I'm only taking 4.
Okay. Right, so basically, hopefully this is the reckless swing.
But hopefully it's lumbering. Hopefully it's the ability, and it does nothing.
That would be great. All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
You watching the stream?
I'm watching it, but I think I'm like 5 seconds behind, but go for it. Haven't seen it yet. Haven't seen it yet. Haven't seen it yet. Haven't seen it yet. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you weren't watching me facepalm on Skype then.
Every time it's me, it goes wrong. Okay, so I deal 3 damage to him first, and I have a dodge card, but I've no slots on my dashboard. So he insta-gives me with his execute. However, I flip my Carol Ruin over, and don't die.
And you come back with full health, right?
Yeah, so I'm fine.
I mean, that's pretty awesome.
Although this is really weird, I just realized something, because the Carol Ruins refresh when you go back to the dream. But this one says once per chapter. So presumably this one doesn't replenish. But that is technically those are 2 rules at loggerheads. Whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, even if you refresh the rune, presumably the once per chapter text would then stop you from playing it again, right?
Yeah, sure.
But I agree that it's a little weird. Yeah. Maybe it should just say, like, doesn't refresh in the dream or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be easier. But anyway, we're going to honor the text and not use that again this chapter. So I'm going to have to use this dodge card then to flip my dashboard to transfer my weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Then what I'm going to do first, actually, because I need him to die before he hits me again. So I'm then going to...
Don't forget you also refresh Rosmarinus, yeah?
No?
No, you don't. Sorry, that's my character's special thing. Never mind.
That's its ability if you're repeating pistol, specifically.
Yeah, that's what I mean. My character's special thing.
So I'm going to use the Augur of Abritus to deal 2 damage to an enemy in your space and move them up to 2 spaces away. I will move them no spaces away and just do the 2 damage. And then I'm going to play Tireless into my quick cut to do the 1 last damage. Regardless of what, it doesn't matter what he draws, he will die before he hits me. So what does he get? Now he'll get the ability, I guarantee it.
Yeah. No, it's special again.
Well,
so at least we got another special out of there.
Yeah.
That's special. Basically, sucks for everybody on this one.
Yeah.
Like they're all their specials are sucky. I don't like any of them.
So that does the 1 last damage I needed to. Killing him, giving me a blood echo, and also I get to the Tireless says that when I play as an attack, I draw 2 cards and then discard 1. So I'm going to draw 2 more cards. I got a basic dodge and a basic skill, which is a stagger. It makes no difference which one I
literally just went to draw them from my deck. I don't know why.
It doesn't matter. I'll discard the dodge, and then I'm going to discard the other one just to move into the temple, the Tomb of Odin space. So at next turn, I can open the chest and grab the survivor in 1 action rather.
Mm-hmm. And then I guess the turn after, you want to go and get that other survivor so that we can at least rescue them before the blood moon.
Yeah, I'm going to try and get... I don't know if I'm going to necessarily kill both those things. We'll see.
Well, I mean, they won't... they will activate action and move towards you, won't they?
Not now they won't, because I'm too far... I'm too...
Oh, yes, you're too far away. So long as I don't go backwards, it's fine.
Yeah, but you can... I mean, if they can move towards me, it's not really a problem, really. I mean, I have to kill them. I either have to kill them or dodge them, so... It might be easier, actually, potentially, for you. I mean, depending on the tile layout you get, you might be able to sneak in behind them.
That's possible. I was just thinking, though, it'd be easier for us to fight them on the Odin Chapel because they're at -1 speed.
Yes, which I noticed a little bit ago, but I didn't notice when I was fighting on it. But it didn't matter; they were slow
It
anyway.
didn't matter. Yeah, that guy was super slow.
But my Rosmarinus actually slowed him down. So I didn't notice several things. I was on the side of my board that meant I could stagger at same speed anyway. But my Rosmarinus slowed him down to 0, and then he was slowed down to -1 by the tile. So, so
But you still needed the Rosmarinus because he had the can't be staggered effect, so
yes,
it didn't really matter what speed you staggered him at.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so
That's the end of the round, isn't it?
yes, so move the tracker on 1. That's it. There's nothing else to reset or do. So we just
Do these enemies activate?
No, because they're not within 1 tile of the active hunter.
Right, which is you.
Yeah, they're not within 1 tile of you either, actually. Technically.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. One tile has to be with like range, not.
I think so. They don't actually specify in the rulebook, but that's how I
physicality. Yeah.
So I've drawn a basic dodge, a basic stagger, and a basic vitality. Draw 1.
Okay, and I've got leaping, swift, and basic skill card.
Nice. Okay. Would you like to go first or second? My first action is just going to be to open the chest and grab the survivor. And then be moving towards the chapel, I guess. So I haven't. My turn's actually unexciting, no matter what, really. I mean, open the chest is exciting, but unexciting in terms of I'm not really doing a whole lot in terms of enemies, etc.
Yeah, do you want to just do that sort of then?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't. Well, I assume you're going to keep going east. Is that correct?
I mean, I've got sort of this option. I'm thinking, seeing as I've got leaping, I might. Do you think I can prepare leaping in advance, and then jump into the next room and fight someone if there's someone there?
I don't think you can play leaping into an attack slot if you haven't got an eligible target.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Hello, Muppus, is it? I can't read. The text is too small.
Munpass.
Mumpass.
Mumpass?
Yo.
Yo. So I guess I'll just explore east. Maybe I can sneak in behind those guys, steal the treasure, and rescue the person.
Yeah. Well, in that case, maybe it is really good if I go first because I'll draw them over to me.
Yeah, then they won't. Well, I mean, to be fair, I have to explore 2 tiles before I even get close to that.
Sure. Okay. In that case, it looks like it doesn't matter who goes first this turn.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so.
So I'll go first. Why not?
Cool.
Okay, I'll play the basic skill, basic. It doesn't really matter. Play the basic vitality card. Draw 1. Discard that to interact in my space, which means I get to take the survivor token and place her on the insight mission, gathering survivors. And for the same action, I get to open the treasure chest. And because of the Tomb of Odin's special rule, instead of drawing a random consumable, I draw 3 and select 1. And shuffle the rest back in.
Huzzah!
What's up with the camera focus? Which camera is off? Looks alright to me.
Is this one? Is the focus not great on this camera? I don't think I can actually make this any better from inside now that we're live. Hey everybody, we're back. Once again, OBS is having a bad time.
Full crash this time.
Yeah, this was a full-on crash, but we're coming back. Okay.
He's obviously spotted it before it happened. Go home, yes, you're drunk. So I think you were about to draw 3 consumables for me to have my pick of them.
Yes, that's right. I've actually got them right here in my hand. Consumable number 1 is Quicksilver Bullets. Refresh your firearm.
That's cool.
Consumable number 2 is the Molotov cocktail. Deal 2 damage to one enemy in your space.
One enemy? That's not how Molotov cocktails work.
I agree. It should be all enemies plus you. And finally, the blood vial. Heal 2 hit points.
I mean, they're all good.
Yes. But which one?
Sorry, getting the stream chat back up. Okay,
Yeah, Difter, we got gremlins in the internet tubes this week. OBS is usually actually very stable, so this is the first time I've encountered this problem, but as I'm fond of saying, every stream there's something else, some new problem to solve. Keeps me on my toes.
Unless you have a particular advice that you want to give, I think I'll just take the Molotov cocktail.
Yeah, man, I like the Molotov cocktail. I think it sounds cool.
Yeah. Just damage output. Sounds good to me.
These two go in the discard pile, right?
No, it said shuffle back in, I think, didn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, back in.
Yep, shuffle the others back in.
So I'm now unfortunately 3 spaces away from the space I want to be in. Which is a real pain.
3 is the worst number.
So I actually have 2 options. I could either discard. So I'm going to discard a card, my stagger card, to move 2 spaces, back into the Uden Chapel, and then I'm going to discard my dodge to also move. But the question is, I could move 1 space, so I'm on the space with the survivor, ready to grab her next turn. But it means that those 2 miniatures are going to move into my tile, or I can move back to the central lamp tile, so they won't move. But then I happen to spend an extra card next turn to go and grab the survivor. I think I should just stay here and let them come towards me.
Yeah, you'll still be able to move away from them. I mean, the thing is, if you want to avoid them next turn, you can just move back to the central lamp anyway, and then they'll respawn on the Great Bridge before they reach you. Yeah, because the Blood Moon's coming up.
Yeah, sweet. Okay, so I'm ending my turn there. They move 1 space towards me, so they're 1 space away from me now. And it's your turn.
So you wind up over here, and they're like, we coming for you! And you're like, no, leave me alone! And I really want to go ahead and sneak in the back of the Great Bridge, but I think they're going to respawn in there before I get a chance.
Probably. There's, I think people are asking what software you use for face tracking.
The face tracking is not part of the camera software. It's just I'm just using a filter on a piece of camera software called Snap Camera, and I'm using it because what happens when, I mean, you'll notice on the Resident Evil streams, the video games, I don't use it, and that's because on the video game I can sit and play. Whereas on the board games, I'm constantly reaching over and moving components around, and it was just very, very difficult to stay in frame without just constantly moving my head out of frame while I was playing the games, particularly when I'm playing on my own, or I'm playing games where I have to go in boxes a lot, like Etherfields, where I'm constantly trying to search for cards and things. So this just kind of solved that problem. And you're not the first person to say it looks a little weird or a little disconcerting, but I don't know if there's a better piece of software to use for it. I haven't had the chance to look into that, but I do think it's better than me constantly moving out of frame in a static shot. Okay, so I'm gonna just explore to the east.
Mike, I've just realised that it says, on the Insight mission, it says both the tokens and the giants respawn on Blood Moon. So this token right next to Central Lamp will respawn.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. So you could just...
Yeah.
It's easier to get than the one on the Great Bridge.
Yeah. Well, let's start moving and see what happens. I was just bringing it to your attention.
It is also true that I had a t-shirt with Saitama from One Punch Man on it, and the camera couldn't determine whether it should be looking at my face or Saitama's face. And, you know, when I do things like drink this coffee, it loses my face. It's like, where did he go?
Oh no, where is he? What's happening?
See, it sort of stutters. Sometimes it zooms right out.
Yeah.
Yes,
There
he's
you
like,
go.
where did he go? Oh my god! So, it's like, not perfect, but
This is why there will not be an Android uprising.
this is why we don't have to worry about Terminator.
Yeah. They can't recognize it.
T-1000 comes back in time. He's like, I'm looking for Mike Dennis. Have you seen Mike Dennis? And I'm like, nope, haven't seen him. He's like,
What's the name of the filter? It's Snap Camera, isn't that? That's the name of the software. I don't know.
the software is called Snap Camera. It comes with a ton of filters. It's just one of the face tracking ones on Snap Camera. Okay, I'm going to move 2 to the east, I think. And I probably want to use this basic skill card. So I think I'll probably give up... I don't want to give up leaping in case I move in there and the monster's far away. But at the same time, I don't want to give up the basic skill card because I might need the stagger because I don't have my gun at the moment.
Yeah. Do you want to keep the stagger then?
Difter, I would love to have more options, but it's really not that sophisticated. I think Snap Camera is designed for people who like to, put puppy dogs on their faces and rainbows in their eyes rather than this kind of thing. It's a miracle that I got the filter to combo with the Stream Deck, so I can actually just turn it on and off from here. But that was through combo, like, hotkeying. Okay, short, yeah. Anyway, so okay, so I'm going to give up leaping, and just hope that if there is an enemy in the next room, he's right next to me, because I'm going to go 1, 2 into here. And we'll find out if this is the graveyard. Graveyard, please. That would make my life easy. It is, in fact, the occupied house.
Oh, well, that's good, I guess, in a way.
So I could orient this... Well, I will have to orient this in such a way that I've just walked in upon a male beast patient, which is fine, because I'll just murder him now. And then I guess I can go find out what's going on in the occupied house, because there's like a little mini-quest there, isn't there?
There's a side quest, yeah. I think you might have to... I think we might be activating it now. End a move on the occupied house tile. You've just done that.
Okay, so I guess we're going to be activating that right now. I'm going to orient the house, Chris, so that the south position is open, just in case we want to head down to the Great Bridge.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah.
Male beast patient in there.
Okay, so we're drawing card 26.
Mike versus the male beast patient. Ooh, it's a spooky, scary male beast patient. Right, card 26. Alright, let's see what's going on in the spooky, scary house. Insight mission. A lady in distress. Help! Help! Exploring the tunneling streets of the Cathedral Ward, you come upon a lone house, its door being battered by a bulking huntsman's minion. This particular one seems to be wielding a large statue in addition to the common debris usually carried. From inside, you hear the screams of someone in distress. Reveal card 27. Spawn one huntsman's minion on the occupied house tile monster space instead of the usual enemy. It respawns on that space during a blood moon. Slay this huntsman's minion. Oh god, card 27 is going to be like, this huntsman's minion has like 4 lives and kills you with a brick.
Yeah. All right,
God
so
damn it.
Huntsman's minion. The church giant is enemy 4 for purposes of activation. Huntsman minion is going to be enemy 5.
Yeah. You'll notice that we have it... Oh, to randomize the card?
Yeah. Well, you do that. Chat did it again, actually. That chat did it.
Yeah. First one in chat to say face up or face down chooses the orientation of the card. Make sure you have something in mind, Chris.
Yeah, well, it's as it is on the table right now.
What, Huntsman's minion is from the core set, right? So he's got to be in here somewhere.
Down. So that's okay. Perfect. So hey, you want the downside? Perfect. So that means it is great. Overhead slam. That's not the one I wanted. I wanted the fast one. Everyone's so fast, slow, and smashy. Thanks,
Another. Hunter must discard 1 card or their attack suffers -2 and they cannot dodge. Flip another enemy action.
I need us to go up. Why are you so slow?
Big and slow. At least there's only one of these guys, right?
Yeah.
So at least that seems to be the case. All right. And for those of you that want to have a look, I've got a brick, and I'm not afraid to use this brick to kill you. I love this enemy because he seems so sort of at odds with all the other enemies who are sort of like terrifying and have like, you know, I don't know, straight out of horror movie style meat cleavers and things. And then this guy's just like, the brick is really horrible if you think about it. Alright, so get out of here, that guy, and hello, this guy.
Did you get card 27?
I've got it right here. I haven't read it yet. Just get the tray out of here.
It's what you predicted.
I actually kept the box for... if you guys... Look, I kept the box for Bloodborne, because I realized I barely ever show the boxes on these live streams. I was like, look, Bloodborne, the board game, and then I didn't actually do an intro with the main camera, so... There you go. Here's the box. This is we're playing Bloodborne, the board game.
Yay!
Yay! Alright, cool. Let's find out what this... Okay. Hulking Brute. Place one inside token on this card. When he would be slain, instead remove the token, heal all his hit points, and then he respawns the token on the Blood Moon. Replace his special with Arcing Sweep. Cannot be staggered. Targets all hunters in this space. Hunters hit are moved one space away and suffer stun. Is that worse than Overhead Slam? Cannot be staggered. Deal 2... No,
It's different.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really any better or any worse for me.
Okay, so you've took 2 cards in hand. Can you kill him?
I don't know, because I've burned through all my dodges. I mean, I just don't think I can, because I can't stagger him, and all I've got to avoid his attack is stagger.
Okay, but he can't... Can you kill him in 2 hits? Because he can't insta-kill you. And you're going to want to go back to the dream once you've 3 Blood Echoes, once he's dead anyway.
Yes, because I can do the heavy slash with Swift, which will deal 4 damage to him, and then I can just quick stab him to do 1 more damage and kill him.
So just take the damage then. Just suffer through the damage, take the Blood Echo, and you're going to want to go back to the dream anyway.
Yeah, to spend the Blood Echoes. Yeah, that's a good shout. I'm just trying to think if there's anything he can do. I mean, if he does an Arcing Sweep, that's a problem, because... Actually, do you know what? If I tank this hit, I can actually kill him with the Carol Rune, and that's going to refresh if I go back to the dream anyway, so...
Because you clear the slot. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, and then if he does the Arcing Sweep and knocks me out of the space, the Carol Rune will move me back into the space, and then I can quick stab him. So, what's his ability? Brick Stun. Hunters must discard 1 card, or their attack suffers -2 speed, and they cannot dodge. Flip another enemy action.
There's no specials left in their deck.
There's no specials left in the enemy deck? What have we got then? So we've got we've got 2 basics and ability. So provided he doesn't draw... Provided he doesn't draw the ability...
That's even if they do, it's fine. What's that how's that a problem?
Well, I can't discard a card. Oh,
Yes, you can. And then you just take the damage for the basic attack, and then you kill him with a Carol Rune. It's fine.
Yeah, because he won't be doing the special. Right, yeah, you're right. I can either kill him... Yeah, if he's not doing the special, I can kill him with the Carol Rune. So yeah, I'll be fine. So I'll put down Swift and Heavy Slash.
Love it. So
and attack him.
4 damage. What's he get?
Speed. And he gets... Boom! Ability. So I discard my basic stagger card. So then he flips another card, which is basic. Of course it is, because we knew that. I'll take 3 damage. And then I'll hit him for 4.
Yep.
I mean, this is simultaneous anyway. But then I can... And there he is. 4 damage. And then I can just flip over this Cowl Rune, which lets me clear a slot on my trick weapon, triggering the trick weapon's combo to deal 1 damage to an enemy in my space, 1 damage to him, and he's dead! Oh, but he has 2 health!
Oh no!
I forgot about that.
I forgot that until right now, as I literally removed the miniature.
Okay, so he comes back on 1 hit point. And I'm gonna go back to the dream now and trigger...
Why 1 hit point?
No, sorry, he comes back on 1 hit... No, he comes back on full hit points. And then that's it.
And then he attacks you and you die. So maybe let's not do that.
Well...
Is it too late? You can use the Cowl Rune to run away.
Yeah, the Cowl Rune gives me a movement of 2. So I will use the Cowl Rune to move 2 spaces away. Because he'll follow me, won't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can't get away. Because I'll move 2 spaces to there. And then he'll follow me 1 for leaving his space. And then at the end of my turn, he'll activate and move in and kill me. Damn it.
It said hunters must discard 1 card or the attack surface -2. So that means you can't choose not to discard a card. Is that correct?
Yeah, hunters must discard 1 card, yeah.
Do you want to not attack him then?
What would I do instead?
Run away. How do we both forget that he had two lives? Like,
well, I think that even if it's probably not really in the spirit of the game to give myself a backseat on this one, I'm afraid. So I'll probably just have to suck it up because even though we pretty successfully predicted what was in the attack, in fact, we knew pretty much what was in the attack deck. We still, if he had drawn the 2 basics, I actually would be able to get away from him now.
Yes.
So the fact that he didn't is kind of what shafted me, and we didn't really know that was going to happen. So I'm afraid that's new knowledge. So he's going to move in here, and he's going to attack me with another basic card, which splats my brains out. So I go to the dream, and I lose my echoes.
Does the insight token come back with the Blood Moon?
Yeah, it does, yeah. It says put the token back on this card in the Blood Moon. Yeah, it says right there. Token is returned on Blood Moon.
Ah. So that was basically that was all pointless.
Yeah, a complete waste.
And you lose your blood echoes.
I'm so upset.
Yeah, I'm upset for you too. That's really bad. Bloodborne.
Bloodborne. And God, how did we got so excited that I could kill him. We immediately forgot he had 2 health, and I literally even called it out. I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be one of those assholes with 2 lives." Yeah. It's so annoying. Goddamn positivity, and now I can't buy any of these cool cards.
No, and your death actually triggers the Blood Moon, and then the end of the turn moves on another space.
Well, yeah. So no, wait, I've got us on... oh, yeah, I think I forgot to update this at one point.
We're 1 beyond the Blood Moon now.
Yeah, so that was... so we should have been there. My death triggers the Blood Moon, and now it moves on to pass the Blood Moon to begin a new round.
And everything respawns.
Yep, so everybody goes back to their spaces.
Including the Crypt Giants and the
oh my God.
People, the survivors.
So there's actually a church giant in your space now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God. That was a bummer. Oh.
Oh, and I didn't get to pick her up. Which means that...
that means that now, yeah, we've only got one of the 3 people we need instead of... God, that was just a disaster on all fronts.
The treasure chest respawns.
Difter says, "How fitting, Mike got pancaked on Pancake Day."
Ah, that's
Is it Pancake Day? I didn't get any pancakes.
I don't care for Pancake Day.
Well, as a Canadian, maple syrup is in my heritage.
It's in your blood, isn't it?
Exactly. It is our blood. Really, I just left a sticky mess there when I got hit by the giant.
Right, I'm shuffling my cards because I've gotten to that stage. You need to do the same, actually.
Yeah, I'm just sort of sitting here sadly. I don't need to shuffle. Why do I still have 4 cards in my deck. How is this possible?
When you die, you shuffle everything up.
Okay. Well, then
I drew extra cards.
Yes, that's right. You drew 2 extra.
That's, you know what's so frustrating? I just failed to draw a stagger when I know that he has a basic coming up. That's so annoying.
Do you still have a basic draw 1 in your hand? Or did you use that for something? No, I think you used that to move.
Yeah,
just not updating my table situation here effectively.
I've just drawn a basic strength, a basic dodge, and a rallying, which is how I like to pronounce that word. What, Chris Heresy? What did I do? What did I do? Oh, don't like pancakes. Is that why?
Yeah.
I don't not like pancakes. I just don't care for Pancake Tuesday particularly.
I got basic strength, rallying. What was the third card?
Basic strength, basic dodge, and rallying.
Right, well, let's hope I get some of my dodges back. Oh, I don't want to go past this gosh darn merciless watcher again either. Ugh. Might just go somewhere else. Looks like we're never going to find out what's in the occupied house. Oh well, bummer.
Hopefully I'll get this side quest done. Let me know what you drew. I know what I'm going to do for my turn, I think.
I also get to pick the side of my weapon, so I'm flipping it over to the medium side.
Mm-hmm.
Or the big sword side, as it's known. Alright, I have drawn... Haggis is like, to be fair, one of the great things about being an adult is the knowledge that you can eat pancakes whenever you want. Yeah, but that's kind of... The thing about being an adult, Haggis, is knowing that you shouldn't. I mean, you never stop to think that you shouldn't eat loads of pancakes when you're a child. It's unfortunate. Alright, I've drawn Poised, Second Wind, and Basic Dodge. Why do I always draw Second Wind when I'm on full hit points?
Because the game's
so annoying. The game's trolling me. It knows that I like to troll Michael, so it's getting me back. It's like, this is karma, bitch. Oh, pecan pancakes. That sounds nice, Eddie. Pecan pancakes with some caramel. Yum.
I'm just thinking about what I have my next turn. I'm trying to plan out my next turn as well.
I think my next turn is just to explore one of the other directions. I mean, I don't know. I can't... Do you think it's... I don't want... My concern is that we need to find the graveyard, and if I spend more time trying to fight over to the house to resolve it, we're going to run out of time. It's a lot of enemies to fight through, given that the brute has two lives. And you're going to need to go back to the dream at some point.
Yeah. I'm trying to work out if I can somehow get the get two survivors before the next before I have to go to the dream. Potentially by running around people even.
I mean, feasibly, I could spawn and come into your space to help you resolve it.
Oh, that's a good point. I might have an idea in that case. Because I can kill this guy next to me, no problem.
Right.
Then I could pick up her, and I could lure them. Could I lure them? Yeah. Yeah, I can lure them 2 spaces away, then you can run past them and grab that last one and the chest.
But we only need 2, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
So, wait, are you thinking we'd go to the Great Bridge? Why wouldn't we go to the Tomb of Odin?
Yeah, whichever. Doesn't matter.
Well, Tomb of Odin's easier, though, right?
With my plan, it's irrelevant. You're not going to be fighting them.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I don't mind. You can do. Oh.
Oh, good. Snap camera crashed.
Yeah, that's exactly.
What is happening today? Wait, where's the Chris Show? I have a Chris Show button. I'm sure of it.
you should label it Chris Show.
I think it is. I'm sure it's called the Chris Show. Hang on.
You probably could have fixed your software by now. Oh, I should have a theme tune. Why haven't I got a theme tune? This always happens. I've got something. This is my girlfriend's new Funko Pop that arrived today. This is the latest in her collection of strong female character Funkos. Extra points if you know who this is. Who is this, everybody? When I say extra points, I mean it just means that you'll win chat today with 1 point. Yes, Haggers, you win chat. It is Ellie from The Last of Us. She was hard to get. I had to import her from America. Ugh.
Congratulations, Haggers. You will be rewarded with 2 internet points. These are redeemable for good thoughts and prayers.
I only promised 1 point, but apparently Mike says you get 2.
I doubled it because... so you can have a thought and a prayer. Congratulations. High point of the day. Tim Schafer also got it.
He did.
Nice work.
Tim Schafer makes good video games. Thanks for all those video games, Tim.
Thanks for watching.
I really enjoyed Psychonauts. Wasn't that Tim Schafer? It was. Tim, when's Psychonauts 2 coming out? It's been it's like been on Steam for ages, but it's still not. It doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't exist yet, rather. Right. So I'll kill this guy, and then.
So you think you're gonna kill this guy? Grab that person.
And then draw this person to. Oh no! Then they hit me. God damn it.
Yeah, I mean, I think. But what about if I came in there and killed that person, and then you could maybe pick her up and prepare to go and get the person in the Temple of Odin next turn.
Okay. Yeah, fine.
And then if you go and resolve that situation in the Temple of Odin, you can grab another consumable, which is cool, and also resolve that quest. And then next turn, rather than waiting around for the people on the Great Bridge to come and kill me, I will leave and go and try and find the graveyard.
Okay, and you can always go west. Go west this time.
Yeah, exactly. Just go some other direction that's not this crap over here that I hate.
Oh, I never respawned the Merciless Watcher. Or the Beast Patient.
Tim says he gets that all the time. Yeah, it's tough being an internet celebrity, Tim. A well-known game designer.
I think Tim Schafer is just a full-stop celebrity. Certainly, well, in video game circles, right? Right. Okay, then. You might as well spawn on me, then. And murder.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have to spawn at the central lamp and then move 1 down. So I guess I'll...
No, you can return to any.
Oh, I can remove to any lantern. Yeah, so I can just literally spawn right into here. Hello, I'm back from the dream and disappointed I couldn't buy Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike, I think it's free, Counter-Strike, isn't it? It's free to play these days.
Yes, I should be able to get it without any blood echoes, but... You know.
It might not be free to play, I don't even know.
Alright, what do you do, Church Giant? So you've got Execute.
He's the basic. He has a basic left. That's all that's left.
Oh, is there a basic left in the deck?
I have it that way. Do you not?
No, because I think you forgot to flip over the card that the brute killed me with.
Yes, that's correct. Cool.
So the deck is reset.
So who knows what he's going to do in that case?
Well, I mean, basically none of it's a problem because I have a dodge card and I'm faster than him. Um, and so I can actually murder him without any issues at all.
Perfect. Then please do. Can actually, out of interest, can you murder him? Can you murder him and also pick up the survivor?
Yeah. Ooh. No, because I need to do 2 attacks and dodge his attack.
Okay, that's fine. It was just if you could, it'd be great. That's fine.
I mean, let me just have a quick think about it. I could do 4.
You have your
dodge.
Item, obviously.
If I use the Cowl Rune or the Empty Phantasm Shell, I could do that.
The main benefit being I could get the other one this turn. If I don't have to worry about picking it, because I can manipulate him with movement, because he's going to move towards us.
I mean, if he does a, yeah. I mean, do you want me to do that then? In the interest of time.
Time is of the essence in this game, so I think the sooner we do that insight mission, the sooner we can focus on the graveyard.
Okay, so
now, but we've decided we want to do this, so.
Well, I feel like we might get there, and it might be like do a mission or something, you know.
Usually you need an insight mission or 2.
So I'm putting Impaling Thrust down here with Poised. So I pop in here and I smack this guy for 4 damage. I'm like, hello? And he's like, oh no, the red person. And he's going to do a basic attack. And I could use my repeating pistol, but I'm not going to. Because instead I'm going to dodge it by putting this down here in combo strike. And I can dodge it because it's slow. So clearing the dodge deals 1 damage to him. The Impaling Thrust with Poised deals another 4, leaving him with just 1 hit point left. And then I shall flip over the Cowl Rune Guidance. Oh, but then I can't use the movement. Hang on. Can I interact with that, or will he attack me?
He will get a free attack.
No, I don't want that.
He just hits you.
That's fine. Oh, I could... No, that's a bad idea. Because he's got an insta-gib.
You could have used the Empty Phantasm Shell instead. And just do the extra damage.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about that. Yeah, I'm just trying to just...
Which item do you want to half waste?
Yeah, exactly, because I don't need the speed increase on the Empty Phantasm Shell.
Yeah. But that's fine. I mean, that's the way it goes. Like, you don't always get full efficiency out of the items.
It's fine, I'll flip the Cowl Rune, and I'll tell you why. Because I can't decide whether or not I should have known to use the Phantasm Shell before resolving that situation.
Yeah, I think you probably should have already used it, but...
Yeah, I missed the trigger window, so... I guess...
Yeah, right of you. But that also clears your Impaling Thrust, which is nice.
Yeah, so I got my Impaling Thrust back, and, then I'll discard Second Wind. So he's dead. I can have back 1 blood, 1 harder. I shall give up Second Wind to pick up this person, which heals 2 damage that I don't even have. Sad. Sad state of affairs. So many wasted benefits. Just gonna sit here and sulk in my Eurogamer inefficiency.
Well, before you sulk, you've miniatures to move. At the end of your turn,
okay.
Everyone, the Great Bridge, and the guy on the team road move towards us.
It's true.
Uh-oh.
Did you not count on him moving?
No, I wanted him to move, but I think I miscount. Hang on. Oh, God damn it, I've miscounted the number of spaces. That's very annoying.
Hey, actually, do you know, I don't have to use the Cowl Rune Guidance. Because when you dodge Reckless Swing, you deal an extra damage.
Oh, sweet. Yay.
I forgot about that.
That's
Dodge. The hunter's attack deals +1 damage. That's super convenient.
that is super convenient.
I'm
And
just going to put poised back and recover my Cowl Rune.
what? Oh, that's so annoying. Can't believe I've messed this up.
But surely it just delays you by a turn, right? Like you just have to kill that guy and then go and
Yeah, I
grab
think
her
it,
next turn.
it basically means we need to kill him, which is very annoying. But that's also not. But also, if he draws an execute, I die. I have a dodge. That's not true. Actually, I have a dodge. Okay. Can I kill him then? That will do that much damage, and that will do. Yeah, I can kill him. Okay, that's fine. No, I can't because he has to. Because I can't because I can't move to him. If I had leaping, I'd kill him, but I don't.
What about the Molotov cocktail?
Yes, that'll make that won't make the difference. It makes a difference, but it's not quite good enough because I was relying on my combo finisher. I was relying on all the slots being filled.
Well, oh, okay. So,
Hang on, will it work? Hang on. That'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can do it. I can do it. Nice job, Mike.
Blade of Mercy, more like Blade of Math. Am I right?
Yeah. I'm gonna take a basic strength card, move into the space with the Church Giant in the Tomb of Odin. Then I'm going to play Rallying on actually no, yeah, no point. Actually, yeah, I can save myself my dodge card if I use the Molotov cocktail first. So I'll use the Molotov cocktail and discard that, deal 2 damage to him. Then I'm going to play Rallying on my combo finisher. So that does 1 damage basic, +1 for Rallying, +1 damage for each of the filled attack slot, of which there are now 2. Thanks to this is my Blade of Mercy's special ability. So that's 2 full attack slots for 2 extra damage, plus the 1 basic, +1 from the card. That's 4 damage. At speed 3, this will kill him.
and he draws a special, which is which is execute. So fortunately, you kill him before he can do that.
Thank God. Oh, my chat's gone away. I need to get it back. Goodbye.
We look scary, but we're actually kind of bad.
Now I've got max blood echoes of 3, which is nice. I also still have a dodge card, so I guess I'll spend that to just move the 1 more space into the Tomb of Odin there, into the space with the survivor, etc.
Yeah, makes sense. And the next turn, more goodies for Chris. And you can complete the Gathering Survivors Insight mission.
I'm getting all this stuff. Yeah.
So these guys on the Great Bridge don't activate because they're too far from you, is that right?
That's correct, yes.
Good, so they won't even come towards me and make my life worse.
Exactly. So we move the token on 1 more space. We're now only 2 away from the Insight token. That's good. Yeah. And we draw back up our cards. So I drew a basic dodge, a basic strength, and a leaping, which is annoying because I won't get to use that probably.
He can use it to pick up a treasure chest. I've got also a leaping, I've got invigorating, and a basic dodge.
Oh, good. Okay. So I'm going to probably go back to the dream after this turn, by the way.
Yeah, which is going to activate that insight token. So, I guess the question... You're going back at the end of the round.
No, I'll go back during my turn, probably. Well, I will, in fact.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. So if you go last, that means you'll activate a Blood Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe...
Where do you want to be when that happens?
Well, I don't know. What I'm thinking is maybe I should just run around like a headless chicken and try and explore.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Because everyone... There's no point in me fighting anyone if they're all going to reset at the end of this round anyway.
Yeah, the only point to fighting someone is if you can kill them and you want the Blood Echo. So maybe explore, because we're running out of time to do that.
The kind of the worst that can happen is I get caught out with no cards, and then I take a hit, and then everyone resets, and on my next turn, it'll be reset anyway.
And you have the Carol Rune guidance to move to if you need to get out of dodge, so you should be fine.
I mean, I could start by doing that, to be honest. Well, maybe I'll start by giving up my basic dodge, actually, to move 2.
Okay.
And I will go back to the central lamp, and then I guess I'll head north, because it doesn't matter whether I go north or west.
Efficient time-wise. Or movement-wise, rather, not time.
Yeah, more efficient movement-wise. It's the graveyard. I found the graveyard.
It's right next to the central tile. That's useful.
Spooky spook.
You found it before the timer. That's great.
I'm going to orient it so that I move into the space with the enemy in the chest.
Okay.
Just in case it's like, be in the graveyard space. Well, I'm in the graveyard space. Uh-oh, it's a merciless watcher. Friend creepy-ass Sawman is back.
There's a chest there as well, as you said.
And nobody can see anything because I'm going to have to move this whole map down.
So the hunt mission says end a move on the graveyard tile, which you've now done. So well done for that.
Okay, so we get to do the next thing.
Card 17.
Card 17. Yes. Dun 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 dun. Access to the inner plaza. From the graveyard, you come to the entrance to the central plaza of the Cathedral Ward. The large drop gate securely locked. More protection by the church. It is said that only those with the Hunter Chief emblem, a sigil of the church hunters, can open the gate once closed. This card remains in play until cards 18 and 22 have both been revealed. Block 1 exit on the graveyard with a fog gate to mark the entrance to the central plaza. It cannot be crossed. End a move on the Great Bridge tile. Reveal card 18. End a move on the Tomb of Aiden tile. Reveal card 22.
Huh. Seems straightforward enough.
Yeah, so I guess if we'd gone and... I mean, the good news is everything's really close together.
Yeah.
I'm going to put the fog gate on the east side of this
That's
tile. Because that's most convenient for me in terms of my table logistics.
Yeah, it works for me too.
Okay, cool. So...
Sweet.
I'm just trying to think about my choices here, because you're going to the dream, right? This guy's going to reset.
Well, what I'll do is I'll grab the person and the chest, then I'll move one space so I've ended a move on the Tomb of Odin.
Yeah.
And then I'll go back to the dream. And spend my
So I can't get to the Great Bridge, and also these guys are here, and that's scary. So
you can get to the Great Bridge, can't you? If you use the Carol rune. Yeah, you can.
yeah, okay, so I could get to the Great Bridge, and then end my turn in there where they'll probably kill me.
Well, you could actually... You've 2 cards in hand. You could actually move to the Great Bridge via 1 card and your Carol rune, and then use your 3rd card to escape to the dream. Which would be a bit of a pain in the ass, but you would get to spend that 1 Blood Echo. And we'd both be returning at the same time together with this new objective revealed. So even though it seems kind of inefficient for you to go to the dream with 1 Echo, it's very efficient for us to immediately, immediately complete both these sub-objectives in one go, the turn that we've had them.
I do like that we'll complete the objectives before... So I'll go back to the dream from that space, and then that will move this on 1, and then you'll go back and trigger the Blood Moon and the Insight Token at the end of your turn.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to move on 3 times this time, but that's perfectly normal. I mean, going to the dream multiple times is the way it works. That's the idea. I'll get to spend 3. I'm definitely going because I got 3 Blood Echoes. You've only got the 1, which is, pity, but you also had a lot more upgrades than I had to begin with, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, I'm going to see if I can do this and also kill the church servant for 1 more Blood Echo before I go.
There's absolutely no way you could do that.
Yeah, because I have leaping.
Oh, that's cool. Could give, yeah, man. That's actually, yeah. If you could do that, that's 100% efficient. Like
All
that's
right, so if I flip Carol Rune Guidance, I clear this slot here and deal a wound to that man, which I'm not going to put out because there's no point. I'm going to go 1, 2 down to here. And he's going to follow me 1 into here like, hey, come back. Ooh, a lamp. And from here, I can prepare leaping.
Oh, this will kill him.
Which gives me +1 wound. So I'll put this down on Impaling Thrust. And before this attack, I can move in there. And then seeing as I'm going to the wound, the dream anyway, I'll use the Empty Phantasm Shell, which will actually do 5 damage to him quickly. So there's nothing he can draw to save his life.
Man.
Because he has no quick attacks.
Came up with a plan, and then you made the plan better, and now we're executing the plan. This is Eurogaming centric. This is.
So I've drawn special for him, which is a slow attack that says, stun and it can't be dodged and all of that. But it doesn't matter because it's slow.
It targets all hunters in the space, actually, interesting enough, but I'm not there, so it's fine.
Yeah, Chris isn't here, and it's slow, and he takes 5 damage, so he's dead before he even gets a chance to do any of that, and I can have a Blood Echo.
Sweet.
And I've ended a movement on the Great Bridge.
Nice job.
So I will now reveal card Dealybop, 18.
Because leaping does actually say make a move action. It doesn't say just teleport. So this is a move action.
Make a move action. This is true. It doesn't say teleport or appear 2 spaces.
Yeah.
So I have ended a move action. Glad you thought to check that, actually, because I wouldn't have.
What?
Uh-oh, is this really bad?
This is really
bad.
The
Cleric Beast. Re-entering the Great Bridge, you find it littered with bodies. A mixture of townsfolk, infected, and the servants of the church. Perhaps somewhere inside this tangle of bodies you can find the emblem you seek. Just as you reach the center of the breach, a loud screech is heard as a vast shadow descends upon the bridge, crashing down to reveal a massive cleric beast. The great bridge tile... Oh, surrounded with fog gates. I'm fucked again.
No, you can still dream out of there. It's fine.
Oh, I can? Okay. Fuck, I thought that meant I couldn't leave. I was like, oh god damn it, not again.
Not again!
So, why is it always me? Which is actually funny, because it's usually you. Surround the Great Bridge Tile with fog gates. Spawn the Cleric Beast Phase 2 on its lantern space.
Oh, interesting. So it skips... Okay, so it's a slightly weaker Cleric Beast. We don't have to fight both phases of the boss. It's... Okay.
Does the Great Bridge have a lantern space? No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Oh, no, it doesn't. You're right. Oh, haven't we encountered this exact thing before? No, we haven't. Deborah and I have in the other campaign. It's agreed it probably means the monster space. We think in playtesting they moved the lantern here.
Yeah, fair enough. So just to be clear, the Cleric Beast is the bloody huge miniature, right?
Yeah, with the fucked up arm.
Really big and scary! Is this the one in the thumbnail as well?
Yeah.
Hey, I did it! I did it good! I didn't actually know that that's what that was. I didn't know that it would be in this campaign.
I didn't think you would be. Yeah, I just verified, by the way. Hunters may enter a tile surrounded with fog gates, but may never leave except by going to the dream. So you're okay.
Okay, so I can still get out of here by going... Yeah, because it doesn't... Well, because we put out fog gates, the church man leaves, though, right?
Is that what happened? I can't remember. Does everyone else...
Yeah, everyone who's not indicated in the sort of the scenario on the card is removed when you put out the fog gates. And they can't be spawned or anything.
It says enemies not listed under the mission card do not spawn. It doesn't say you despawn things that I could see. Oh yeah, finally removed. Yeah, found it. Yeah, you're correct. Cool. Good.
Cool. Woo! Between the two of us, we'll play it right.
That enemy you killed wouldn't have actually been there if you just moved in.
Yep, this is true. He would have despawned.
Because you leaped in, you got him before he despawned.
I literally jumped in, I killed him, and then he went away. There is no way I can get the sort of the scale of this miniature effectively on this camera. Here we go. Like, he's really big and scary, and my poor little hunter's like, oh dear, this is... I mean, my hunter's like, I'm not afraid, he's mostly plinth.
Why? They put him on a thing. Kind of odd. There you go.
So, and this survivor's like, oh, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah.
So I guess we're gonna get like probably 2 sort of big boss encounters, one in each area. Like I reckon when you reveal the card in Tomb of Odin, you're gonna find something else similar.
We'll find out in a minute.
See, now I have to go get the cards for this.
I know. Well, why don't you go back to the dream, and then you can always get him while I'm... Oh no, I need you for that as well.
I'm going to, well, I'm gonna use my final dodge card to bail out of here, because there's not any point in staying and dying, right? Especially seeing as he's about to reset.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm back in the Hunter's Dream. Do I do this? Do I do the Hunter Dream stuff now?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
So I can buy a card and reset my deck?
Yep.
I can buy 2 cards?
You can.
Okay, well, I'm going to buy this Counter-Strike card for sure, because it's awesome.
Yeah. You like dodging. I assume you're going to get rid of a regular dodge for that, are you? Or...
I'll have a look in a minute. I can buy cards and then put them in the deck, right?
Yeah, you can buy 2 cards. Yeah, so, so first, the next thing you do is reveal a new card for the array, for the market.
Okay, and it's come from here, and it is... Rapid. Oh, interesting. It's another card. But it's a purple card with dodge on it.
And it clears a slot. Yeah, it's a good one for you, actually.
I will buy this one too. I will buy both of these.
Okay.
And I will never, ever, ever fill my slots up ever again. Which is also good because your character likes to fill slots. So this combination has worked out well.
It has, actually. That's a good point.
And we did not know that would happen. And then your card here is... Oh, the new one is Dash, which is another dodge. So it's basically just a regular dodge, but if you use it to move instead of dodge, you can move 3 spaces instead of 2, which is kind of awesome.
Like that. I like that a lot.
I might let you have that one if you want it.
Do you mind? Because I really want to move 3 spaces.
Moving 3 spaces is very cool.
So you need to take 2 cards out of your deck now.
Yes. So let me have a look and see what I've got in here. Poised, basic dodge, second wind, another basic dodge. I haven't actually taken any basic, I haven't taken any basic dodges out, I don't think. I've got 1 basic strength left as well. Yeah, I've taken...
No, you didn't, you're right. Yeah, you have an additional one, yeah. You've been getting rid of the draws. You haven't cared for the draws at all.
Yeah, that's true, but now I'm thinking I'm going to add 1 back in. I don't really want to get rid of the staggers, and I like having 3 skill cards, and I like having 3 strength cards. I don't really want to reduce that.
Okay.
So I'm thinking I'll put these 2 in and take out 2 basic dodges, I think.
Yeah, they're both dodges, so that makes sense.
They've both got dodge on, so they're doing the same thing.
Just better.
Just better versions of it. Yeah, so I'll just upgrade 2 of the basic dodge cards.
Okay.
To Counter-Strike and Rapid.
Okay. So, my turn should be reasonably short and sweet.
Bear with me just 2 seconds while I catch up on my board admin. That's reset. That's back in here as well. Oh yeah, leaping. I forgot about that. I have 3 strength cards. 4 strength cards. But I still have 12 cards in here, right? I haven't this up. 3, 4,
So you
5,
can
6,
reset
7.
your Carol Ruin and your Empty Phantasm Shelf.
Yeah, I love these artifacts. They're so good. Alright, and we start on this side, and there's that. These are gone. I'm glad I got to do that, actually, because I was a bit bummed out when that guy killed me with a brick, and I didn't get to.
See, don't worry.
All worked out in the end. Cleric Beast should sound a lot more shrill. I imagine him sounding like
He does sound shrill. He sounds a bit like what I just. My cat is looking at me as if, what noise did you just make?
I actually don't think we heard that. Can you try again?
Sorry, Skimmable. Sorry. Okay. Okay.
Alright, so... Yes, we're ready for Chris to do a thing.
Playing my basic dodge to interact in this space. So I'm going to get the last survivor. And I'm going to interact with this chest. So you draw 3 items again. 3 consumables, I should say.
Mm-hmm. So we've got... Cold Blood Dew. Gain 1 Blood Echo. Not all that useful for you right now, but potentially later.
Because it's an item, it is very useful.
Beast Blood Pilot. Clear 1 attack slot.
That's good for you, really.
And Blood Vial. Heal 2.
I'm taking the Cold Blood Dew.
Fair. Alright, shuffle these ones back in then.
Okay, I'm then going to spend my basic strength card to move 1 space to the lantern space next to me, thus ending my turn, a move on the Tomb Buden.
So wait, you spent the basic strength and the basic dodge?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter, because the last one's going to be spent to go to the dream anyway, but...
Should we not have done gathering survivors, though, before you moved?
Yes, before I move, we should. You're quite right. Yep. Let's resolve that. We have all 3 survivor tokens on the card. Let's see what it says.
Reveal card 25.
I'd like to think this is the end of this mission, because that took ages to achieve.
It's true. Okay, so that's done. And then it's card 25. Oh boy, this is exciting. I'm excited to find out what this secret of the church is. Chris, seeing as you did this one, do you want to read it to us?
I shall. Lights from the Cathedral. Distribute 2 consumables and the Carol Rune Formless Urden reward among the hunters. From the survivors, you learn that just before the bells of the cathedral began to ring, a terrible light pierced the night. Shortly after, the creatures descended from the inner ward in droves and began attacking all those in their path. This is indeed the end of the mission. We have completed Lights in the Cathedral. We're going to get 2 consumables, and we're going to get Formless Urden, which is a Carol Rune. We'll see what it does. Formless Urden Carol Rune.
Here it is.
Ah, that's rubbish.
Oh, bummer.
It's not rubbish, it's just not as exciting as the 2 we already have.
Yeah, I mean, I think this probably is better for you, marginally.
I guess, because yours is you can transform your... Yeah, I guess it makes sense, right?
My gun is slightly easier to transform. I also think because you've got a special gun, your gun is probably slightly more... Well, you have to discard 2 cards to refresh the Rosmarinus, which is kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I think it's best for me. And it's just probably, in the long run, nice for you, because you'll get the next one, which will probably be more exciting. But I do think this is better for me than it is for you. So, I'll pick it. Thank you kindly. And then you get, or rather we get 2 consumables, of which I think you should definitely get at least 1, considering I already have 1.
Well, I've drawn Fire Paper, which says on attack, add 1 damage, and the Cold Blood Dew, which is gain 1 Blood Echo.
I think you can take the Cold Blood Dew, since I got the last one.
What do you want to do about the Fire Paper? I don't... It's equally good for either of us. There's no real indication you should have it.
I think it's marginally better for me because I have 3 attacks that are all damage 1.
Yeah, that's fair enough. You take it.
So I'll grab that. Sweet. Okay. And then I spend the basic strength card to move 1 space, which means I've also completed the other objective for the hunt mission, which is to end a move on the Tomb of Moon tile, reveal card 22.
Oh my god!
We completed 3 objectives in 1 turn.
Highly productive turn.
Oh,
The Old Hunter. Entering the Tomb of Aiden, you come across the site... Well, actually, shimmying around the Tomb of Aiden, you come across the sight of a hunter standing over a pile of bodies, both human and beasts alike, a number of them dressed in the bloodied garb of the church hunters and their servants. The old hunter turns to you. Even more to cover up the mess? No better than the rest of the beasts! He yells before charging forth. Surround the Tomb of Odin with fog gates. Spawn Father Gascoigne Phase 2 on its lantern space, which does exist.
We've picked a good mission, a good campaign for streaming because it's showing off like all the bosses.
Yeah, because so basically, the plus side is we only have to fight one phase of each boss, right? Which means that there's slightly less fighting to do. The bad news is that they're harder on Phase 2. Where is Father Gascoigne? Oh god, I'm literally going to have to get up and go and get him because he's so far away. Okay.
He's the top row. I think the other bad news, of course, is also that like, this is impossible. Oh, hang on, I've just noticed something. Gascoigne's is an insight mission, whereas the Cleric Beast is the main mission.
They both say gain 1 insight by slaying the thing.
Yeah, but the old hunter says insight mission, access the inner plaza says hunt
Oh,
mission.
yeah. True story.
So you focus on the Cleric Beast, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Hang on, I dropped my tray earlier and all the miniatures are on the floor now.
Great content. Watching you pick up stuff.
No. Father Gascoigne is the yelling one, right?
He's the one holding a pistol out.
Yeah, but that's Phase 1, right? Or is Phase 2 a different?
Yeah, you're right. Phase 2 is Yeah, you're right. Phase 2 is the...
No, wait, no. Father Gascoigne transformed is something separate entirely, actually.
Yes.
So, there's Father Gascoigne. Even my face camera can't find me over here.
Beasts all over the shop.
Okay. And then their cards are actually the small ones.
Yeah.
Father Gascoigne and Cleric Beast. And cards are here, so I only need Phase 2. I didn't anticipate needing boss cards, so this is why this has turned out to be a bit different.
I thought there might have been one boss, but I did not expect it to be. Right. Well, it matters not for now, for I am using a leaping card to go to the dream. Goodbye. I am refreshing all my stuff.
If you want to see, here's Father Gascoigne. And I guess he's a hunter who becomes a beast. How ironic!
No. Right. I'm going to start buying stuff in the shop in a moment.
Bang, bang, bang. And you just activated the thing to go onto the insight token as well.
Yeah, I did, yeah, God. Which is the Blood Moon.
Yeah, the Blood Moon, and also, end a move on the graveyard tile after the second. So now when we go back to the graveyard, we'll have to reveal card 30. So I suspect they basically anticipated that, that second time we would go to the graveyard would probably be after we fought these guys, you know.
Well, I think that might be something different entirely. I think beating the Cleric Beast might be the end. I don't know.
Now, I reckon after we beat the Cleric Beast, it's going to be like, here's the emblem, go back to the graveyard, and card 30's like, there's something else in the graveyard.
Well, in that case, we better, really
hurry the f*** up, yeah.
So, the round is over, which means that this ticks on beyond that Blood Moon space. So we only have a maximum of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 turns, even if we don't ever go to Dream again. But I've reset all the spawned enemies. The church giants don't come back because that mission is over.
That's true. Yeah, I have to actually get my head around what's...
A church giant should have actually spawned in the graveyard as well. Not that it would have mattered because it's a named space, but it doesn't matter. Because he's gone now.
Yeah.
He never did anything.
He never would have done anything, yeah.
Are you ready for me to purchase some cards, by the way?
Yeah, bear with me just 2 seconds. I'm just trying to work out which cards are complete. So this one's complete because that's become these 2. And that's fine, that's fine. So access to the end of plaza, that's also done. Lights of the Cathedral is done. So actually, all we've got are the 2 the 2 cards that spawned the bosses, and Lady in Distress still in play.
That's correct.
Cool. Just randomizing these decks. Okay, I'm ready for you to go.
Hulking Brute card's also there, but I don't think we're going to be using it.
Yeah, well, that's part of Lady in Distress, isn't it? But yeah, I don't think we're going to be... I don't think we've got time to go do that.
No. Okay, I'm probably going to... I'm trying to decide if that defensive card is any use.
Block 2 wounds? I think that's... I don't know. I think that's probably good.
It is. I mean, basically, it's like staggering, but you could do a slow attack and let the attack happen, but survive it. I'm going to grab it. I'm going to buy defensive for 1 Blood Echo. And then if you could reveal a new card for me, please. I might also get Dash, but I want to see what else comes up.
Absolutely. Well, you've got 3 Blood Echoes, right? So you got lots of choices.
Exactly.
So the new card is Tireless. Another copy of Tireless.
Just have to find one. Oh god, where are you? There it is. I don't know if I want another one of those. I'm going to buy the Dash in that case to see what else comes up, which lets me move 3 spaces when I play it for movement.
And the next one is Quick Change. It's another dodge card or a blood droppy, whatever. It says, may transform weapon for free after attack or dodge.
Do I want that?
I don't think I really need it because it doesn't really... Because I already do that.
Yeah,
basically.
I want it either.
I'm just going to sit there forever. Nobody wants it. Like, no.
I wanted a bunch of stagger, but...
There's none.
There's none. I don't think we've drawn a single card that does stagger.
Do they exist, even?
Yeah, they do, because I had loads of them last time I played.
I think you're making it up. I think they don't exist.
Perhaps. Hold on. I'm going to get rid of a basic dodge and a basic draw 1 for the 2 cards I bought already. You need to make a decision about what I'm doing. What else I'm buying? I don't know. I mean, I do like Tireless because it lets you draw more cards.
Yep, do more actions.
So maybe I'll just buy Tireless so I can do more stuff. Buy a second one of those. Why not?
Okay.
And I'll get rid of... Ooh, talk. Stagger or strength? I'll get rid of +1 strength, I think. Keep the staggers. Basic strength is gone. And what's the new card that appeared in the market?
I'll tell you in just a moment. The new card is... another defensive card. Block 2.
Same again. Come on, let's get some variety going.
Where are all the skill cards? We haven't seen like one. I'm sure they exist. Okay.
Let's go. Let's go kill the Dark Beast.
Okay, so I've refreshed everything except for your corruption rune, and yeah, we're good to go now. So who's going first?
Let's draw cards first.
Yes, this is true.
So I've drawn dash, basic dodge, and tireless.
And I've drawn leaping, basic strength, and basic skill.
Okay.
Hmm.
So how much health does this? I haven't got his card out just to work.
14.
14 health, you say?
Yeah.
You have his behavior deck. His behavior AI deck, right? As well. Phase
Yeah,
2.
got it right here. Yeah.
Okay. And it's definitely everything's phase 2, right? Both the
Yep.
behavior, the stats. Cool.
Yeah, both are phase 2. Oh wait, is there? Oh no, sorry. Phase 2. He's got 12 hit points.
Okay.
Gascoigne's got 13.
I mean, I've got 2 dodges and a draw 2 and a tireless, so I could. Oh no, that won't work actually. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Does it matter who goes first?
No, but I think you're in a better position to dodge his attacks, so I think you should go first, and then if necessary, I can nip in and finish him off.
Yeah, because we're gonna kill him on turn. All right. Let's. I'm gonna spawn in then on. I could interact with the central lamp tile, but I'm just gonna spawn on Odin Chapel because then I can make use of my dash. Play my dash to move 3 spaces into his.
Can
space.
you not spawn from the dream straight into the fog gates, though?
Nope, I don't think so. Otherwise, why would the central lamp have that power? Interact on central lamp space to teleport inside a fog gate.
Because you might not be coming from the dream.
I'm pretty sure you can't.
Okay,
You can.
I might just be making shit up.
Well, if you are making stuff up, I wish you wouldn't do that.
Sorry, I think maybe I might be remembering a power, an item, or something that we had last game, or maybe there was a lantern in there. I think I remember that we just did it last
the
game.
lantern is deactivate when.
Oh yeah, the lanterns deactivate. Okay, it's probably nothing then.
At the beginning of the next round, the player will refill their hand as usual. On their turn, you may select which side you want the trick weapon to begin on and place their miniature in any space containing a lamp.
Any space containing a lantern.
Which is not this one. So I moved to Odin Chapel. I spent dash to move 3 spaces into his space. Actually, which side do I want to be on? Do I want to be on... Do I want to do a heavy slash? What do I want to do? I want to do more damage, probably, right, quickly. So I probably want to be on the side that has the slower attacks.
Mm-hmm.
I hope this is the right decision. So I'm going to use Tireless on Heavy Slash. And I'm going to use the Fire Paper as well to make it do 4 damage.
Oh, give me the fire paper. I need it for my weak attacks.
Yeah. Yeah, well, in this case, it doesn't matter, does it? Because it just... Hey, look, I could hold on to the fire paper and be like, no, I'll save
Yeah,
this.
Chris, come on, save it for a real enemy.
Alright, so we have to find out what on earth he's going to do.
Okay. So you got Tireless in the Heavy Slash category. And the Cleric Beast, who's big and scary, is Recovery. Remove all insight tokens on the Cleric Beast's card. Block 2 wounds from the Hunter's attack. And shuffle the Cleric Beast's action deck.
Huh. I know the insight tokens is referring to. I remember what that's about. Don't worry about it yet. You'll see.
It will come up in due course.
It will come up. But that's, in a way, that's good, I guess.
So you only do 2 damage to him, but you do get to draw 2 cards.
Yeah, and I still have 1 card in hand. So that's
Yeah.
good. Okay, so he takes 2 damage. I draw 2 cards. I must discard 1, however. I got another Tireless. and I got a basic skill stagger card. So I'll discard the basic skill stagger card, and I think I'll just go tireless again, and I'll just do another tireless in the slash.
In a slash space. Yeah, makes sense.
Which will do 2 damage. Hopefully, we'll see what he does.
Yep. And God, Chris, you're so not tired. He did Crushing Slam. Cannot be staggered. If they dodge, the hunter's attack deals +1. All other hunters in this space must dodge slow or suffer 2. Deals -1 per insight token on the cleric beast. Thankfully, you have that dodge card, right?
Thankfully, I have this dodge card, and I can dodge at a fast enough speed with my other slash slot. Thank goodness for that. So
yeah, because otherwise you'd be dead.
That would have insta-killed me, but I don't take any damage whatsoever, and instead I do an extra damage to him because I got dodged behind him and slashed.
I'm extremely worried that I don't have a dodge card.
So he takes 3. He's down. He's got 5 damage now.
Yeah.
I clear the dodge card, and I draw 2 more cards to use tireless. I got leaping and basic strength.
No.
I think what I could do, I think I can make it so you can kill him this turn.
Right, but he's gonna activate, isn't he, at the end of your turn?
Yeah, I think there's a good chance he'll kill me.
Okay. You just want to deal enough damage before you go.
Yeah, I'm okay with that because I think it's worth because I haven't got blood echoes. It's okay if I die, I think. But so I'm actually going to use the Orga of Abriatus to deal 2 damage to him, just for free.
Wait, which of the 2 cards did you keep?
Oh, it makes no difference because they're both. I'll keep leaping. It makes no difference.
Cool. So the Orga of Abriatus, deal 2 damage and move him a space.
I'm not going to bother moving him a space. Well, is he? No, I'm not going to bother. He's just going to move into my space anyway to hit me, so it doesn't matter. Okay, then. Oh, actually, I can't anyway. There's a special rule in the Great Bridge: hunters may not move out of spaces containing enemies whilst on this tile. We hadn't read that. Okay,
I guess it's too cramped. You're like, oh no, I can't get away.
I'm going to end my turn, and then he's going to initiate combat with me. And when he initiates combat with me, I'm going to play my leaping as an attack in my final slash slot. Slash does 2 damage. Leaping makes it +1 for 3. So I'm doing 3 damage to him, but he's flipping a card, obviously, which will probably destroy me.
Blam! Nope, it's recovery again.
Good.
So he blocks 2 damage from your attack and then resets his deck. And there's something about insight tokens, but I haven't seen that come up at all. So
we've only seen 2 different cards in fairness. So he takes 1 damage because he blocks 2 of them from the 3, and he's down. He's got 8 damage, which means he only has 4 health left, and I'm not dead. I'm still there.
And also, I'm not dead. I'm just hanging out. Right. Well, the bad news is that, I mean, the good news is that I'll probably actually be able to kill him. Here's what I'm going to do. I mean, it depends on what he does. I've only seen 2 cards. I don't know what he does. Chris has some idea, because I guess he fought him before. I'm going to discard the basic strength card to come in at the Oedon Chapel.
It costs nothing to spawn.
Yeah. And then move 1-2 into the fog gate. Now I'm 1 space away from this guy.
Stop. Spawn on the central lamp and interact with the space for 1 card to teleport to him.
I mean, yeah, because that will save me from using 2 cards to move, except I have leaping, so I was just going to leap at him.
Oh, okay, my bad. Sorry.
I mean, it doesn't matter. They achieved the same thing, but yeah, I see what you're saying. If I hadn't had leaping and I was just being a moron, that would have been good advice.
I didn't realize, even though I have leaping in front of me, I didn't realize I hadn't clocked you had it, so I thought you were just being stupid.
Which is not an unreasonable assessment. Okay, so I'm basically also going to trigger my empty phantasm shell here, which means my attack is going to do 5 damage, which will in fact kill him, and it's going fast. So unless he draws something fast, he's dead. If he blocks 2 with recovery, then I might be in trouble, because I only have 1 card left. So we'll see what happens.
We will see what happens.
Bam! Jumping Smash. All hunters in this space must dodge slow or suffer 2 damage and stun. Flip another boss action.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm taking 2 damage as well as you.
This is true. I cannot dodge because I have nothing. I am also stunned now. What's stun? Discard a card, right?
Yeah, so you discard your last card.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, am I stunned as well?
No, you take a wound because you cannot discard a card.
Yeah, but am I stunned? Yeah, so I am stunned as well then.
Yeah, it says all hunters must suffer 2 and stun. Yeah, unless they dodge.
I'm down to 3 health, you're down to 4 health, but you've lost your card.
Correct.
But he's
and now... Well, it depends what he does here, right? Because we draw another action card.
As long as it's not recovery or fast, he's dead.
Nope, it's Crushing Slam, so he's dead.
He's dead before he does it.
Yeah. Cleric Beast ain't no thing. I should have tried harder.
I assume we get a Blood Echo. An enemy
that'd be really a bummer if I didn't.
Nice.
Okay, neato, and now we're just hanging out here. I guess that's the end of my turn, because I ain't got nothing else I can do. Oh no, wait, we need more cards.
Reveal card 17, surely.
Gain 1 insight. So I guess that's a token here, and where am I putting it?
Where are you reading Gain 1 insight?
It's at the bottom of the Hunt mission card. Gain 1 insight by slaying the Cleric Beast. And above where it says reveal cards 19 and 20.
Yeah, sorry, I moved it somewhere strange.
So I guess the token just goes on that card or whatever. I guess it doesn't really matter. The point is we have 1 insight token. That's the only one we've got, right?
This is super confusing because gain 1 insight. Remember, it's a really ambiguous term. Gain 1 insight in all other instances means gain cards that look like this.
Yeah.
That's an insight. Insight tokens and insight are completely different things. So I have absolutely no idea what the hell it's talking about, saying gain insight for killing the Cleric Beast. That doesn't make any sense. Thanks, Simon.
Yeah, that is a thing. There is a big section in the unofficial BGG FAQ for this game where it's like distinguishing the difference between insights.
Okay, well, one of the cards of 19 and 20 is like it's like one of these white style mission complete insight cards. So I think that is the card.
Is it 19 or 20 that's looking like that?
19 looks like that. I think it is basically the. I think this
okay.
Is let's go with that.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm revealing card 19 first, because it's lower numerically. Distribute the Beast War reward and the cannon firearm among the hunters.
Wait, you have to say first. Prey slaughtered.
Prey slaughtered. Cleric Beast. Now that the beast has been felled, you may continue your search. Rooting through the bodies, you come across one of a hunter garbed in the attire of the church and the items you seek. It would appear the church was trying to contain its own mess. Can't trust this.
So we get the cannon. The cannon I don't want personally. I don't think you want it either. It's just.
Yeah, you told me it wasn't good, so I'm kind of like, nah.
No, it is. It can be good, but it's. I just don't want it.
Where is it?
And Beast Roar we got as well.
I haven't got that out yet. I'm just looking for this cannon. There it is. I've got... But isn't this someone else's card? Am I just taking someone else's weapon then, or is there another cannon card somewhere?
Someone else does start with the cannon.
Right, so there must be 2 cannon cards, right? Because if someone else had the cannon...
I don't think there are now that you mention it.
So if we were playing with this hunter, I'd just take their gun?
Well, no, but yeah, I don't know. It's weird, right? I agree.
Yeah, because I don't remember seeing another cannon card anywhere. Oh no, wait, it might be over there. Bear with me. That could be it. Yeah, I've got my.
Oh no, I think there is. You're right. Yeah, I think you're right.
I think it's just over there in a pile. I'm not going to get it right now. What's it do?
It gives you it gives you a attack. I think a speed 1, so a slow attack with 3 damage. It's just a free attack basically because it's a big massive cannon that goes. So,
And do you use it in place of like a sort of as part of an activation of an enemy, or can you just like trigger it to do 3 damage?
nobody knows because they didn't say. Consensus is that seems to be that you just flip it and you act as if you played a card to an attack slot.
That makes sense because it has a speed on it. Otherwise,
Yeah,
it would just say like deal 3 damage, right?
It's still a catastrophically embarrassing oversight on the game designer's part that they didn't like to tell you how it works.
It's true. They don't actually talk about how to deal with attacks that are not triggered through trick weapons.
And they should be utterly humiliated and ashamed of themselves. But moving right along. these people,
God, Chris, don't hold back, yeah?
I like this game, but my God, the oversight, like how hard is it to write a rule book that makes sense? Come on.
It's actually very hard. I know that because so many people mess it up.
I don't think it is hard to clarify how a starting item works in your game.
No, look, I agree. Like, it's the thing is, like, you know, the number of games I've had where they've been so good and the enjoyment is completely hamstrung by poorly worded cards is incredible. God, I was playing something the other day. It was Innovation. I finally played Innovation, the Carl Chudik game, and those cards are so well written. And I was just like, oh, this is so nice. You know, because the game is all kind of about getting ridiculously overpowered cards that break the game, and it's about building these overpowered combos, and a lot of them are quite aggressive. There's quite a lot of player interaction in the game. So it's like, if you didn't, if the cards are ambiguous at all, it would just ruin the whole experience, because you'd be spending most of the game going, wait, does this do what I thought it did? And then you'd be looking up to see whether or not, how miserable does it make your opponent, basically. And you spend the whole game looking for clarifications and ambiguities. But because it's so well written, it doesn't have that.
Yeah.
And it's actually just great.
I think Eddie might be right. There's the Kickstarter effect. Although, having said that, there's no logical reason I can think of why a Kickstarter game is inherently going to have more of these problems, but they do seem to.
Well, the argument would be, of course, that it's because they've already sold it.
Sure.
So there's no, the only impetus to make a good product would be if you thought that providing a bad Kickstarter might cause a massive drop off in sales. And I think Steamforge game proves that that's not the case.
But if you reductio ad absurdum that position, it means that all Kickstarter games will be bad games. Full stop. In every conceivable way. There'll be no redeeming quality to any Kickstarter game at all. Ever.
Right, so what it is it's the difference between the motivation to make sort of a really finely polished thing and get it out the door.
Yeah, I guess you need it to look good, to look and even feel and even play well, at least on a surface level.
You need it to be good enough, right? Yeah. But the other thing is as well, like if you think about it, the more polished you make something, that's money, right? So it's like get to the point where it's playable and functional, but then cut your losses on the rest. I mean, Simon turns so many Kickstarters; it's their whole business model. Remember a couple of years ago when the American accountants were like auditing them, and they were like, "How is your company a company? Like, how does this function? We don't understand your accounting at all." And Simon were basically like, "Don't worry about it. We're unique."
I don't remember what the resolution was, but I do remember that it happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's not start going to Simon business practices.
Yeah, I am having fun despite this stupid cannon. All right, what is Beast Roar? Let me find it.
You have Beast Roar. Beast Roar lets you, on your hunter turn, move all enemies in your space up to 2 spaces away. I already have the Ogre of Ritus, which can move one enemy 2 spaces and hurt them. So this makes more sense for you, I think.
Okay. So because you can use the Ogre of Ritus, I guess, to save yourself in a pinch, right?
Yeah, well, it does a very similar thing, so I think it makes sense. Cool, and then we have to read card 20 as well.
I like that it's got a claw on it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Except, I mean, obviously it should probably be like a mouth or something, but that's fine. The scary hand. I take out the scary hand and I sort of swipe at my enemies like this, and I'm like, fuck off! And they're like, oh. I used the empty phantasm shell. I don't know why I've turned it back over. Okay, cool. Right, now that's the end of the round, right? No, we're still doing cards. We've got to do card 20. Access to the inner plaza. You have found the emblem you need to raise the gate leading to the central plaza, but while reaching the Grand Cathedral is paramount, we cannot just ignore the events happening as a result of whatever has overtaken the Cathedral Ward. Before moving onward, we should gather what information we can and at least attempt to quell some of this chaos before it spreads to the rest of Yharnam. Complete the hunt at the end of a round if you have collected at least 3 insight. If you have more people, then you need to do more. So, we actually have 2 insight, right?
Correct. We've got lights from the cathedral for saving the survivors, and we have prey slaughtered cleric beast for killing the cleric beast. We have 2 insight missions that we know about available, which is kill Father Gascoigne, or help this lady in distress by just killing the hulking brute and potentially doing something else. And then finally, if we end our move on the graveyard tile now that the second blood moon's passed, something will happen which may or may not be another insight mission. That seems like a gamble.
Mm-hmm.
So I suggest we haven't got much time, so I suggest we either try and help the lady or kill Gascoigne. I kind of fancy trying to go for Gascoigne. I think it'd be quite cool if we can kill both the bosses.
Yeah, I think that would be cool too.
Also, I was thinking that something that occurred to me was I was doing and ahhing about taking the second tireless, but the only reason we managed to kill him was because I managed to draw to play 5 cards that turn, which meant that you could one-shot him. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was very cool. Right, so we have taken some damage.
Yeah.
That's kind of a bummer.
So it's the end of the round, as you correctly said, which means that we tick on this thing. If we both go back to the dream during our next turn, I mean, one of us obviously can loot this chest. There's no reason not to. But if we both go back to the dream, we would reset everything. You could buy a card, and
I would use my cold blood too and buy 2.
And I'd use my cold blood due action and buy 1 as well, which means it's good. It's a safe opportunity to do that. It is a bit of a waste, and it means we literally then have one chance to try and kill Gascoigne, but I think we can do it.
Yeah, the point is that we would basically have to kill Gascoigne without dying.
Yes, but it's either that or spend 2 cards just to get to him, and then have 1 card to attack him with half health. He'll probably kill us both anyway, and then we'll probably be back in the same position again. But without having got to spend the blood echoes. If we both waltz over to him, he's probably going to kill both of us. Because we only have 1 card.
Yeah, it literally says here, complete the hunt at the end of a round if you have 3 insight. So we don't even we just have to kill him, and then we don't have to go anywhere or do anything else.
Yeah, so I honestly think we should just, next turn, just loot the chest and go. Both to the dream.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I suppose we could move to the east and see if there's a chest or something in that space immediately to our right. But apart from that,
yeah. So we might as well draw cards and then see if there's something that makes sense to do, right?
sure,
are we? Did I move? I think I moved this on already. Are we equidistant between moons 2 and 3?
Yes, that's exactly right here.
Cool.
Okay. You can loot that chest if you'd like, because I've gotten 2 consumables this game and you've only gotten 1.
Okay, I mean, I've got a bunch of cards here that are really good at dealing damage. And I'm kind of bummed out that there's no one here to kill.
Well, go to the space to the east then, like I said, and I can loot the chest if you want. You might as well see what's there, because you can either kill an enemy or leave a chest
Okay,
there.
so here's what I'm gonna do, I think, is I'm gonna hang on to my 3 cards. Yeah, I'll let you loot the chest. I'm actually gonna flip up the Cowl rune to clear this slot and move 2. And I'm gonna explore this space. And I just hope that it's a church servant or a male beast patient and not a merciless watcher, basically. Or something else with a chest, maybe. Oh, both. Cool. So it is, in fact, a church servant and a chest. And that's it. So I will orient this in such a way that I move into that space.
Cool. Sounds good.
Church servant and a chest.
Can you murderize him and get the chest?
I think so. So I'm going to play Swift into my Impaling Thrust slot, so I'm doing 4 damage at a fast speed. Speed 3.
Okay.
And he's going to draw a card, which is Basic. So I kill him before he can do it.
Wait, you're doing Swift into Impending Thrust?
Yes.
I have that as full.
No, because I used the Cowl rune to clear it.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So he dies. I'll have a Blood Echo. I've still got 2 cards.
What did he draw? Did he draw an action?
He drew a basic.
Oh, okay.
So I've currently got 2 specials and 2 basics in the discard. So it's a basic and an ability card left.
Yeah.
And then I've still got 2 cards, so I'll give up one of these cards to go into the chest.
You've got so many Blood Echoes.
Is it just, I know, is it just 1 card?
Yeah, normally.
From a normal chest? You just draw, oh, that's an ability, not a consumable. So I have drawn Lead Elixir. On attack, block 1.
Cool.
I don't really know how block works. That's
just
fine.
don't take damage.
And then I've got 1 card left, so I'll use that to go return to the dream. Hey!
Before you do that, use your Cold Blood Gear to get you another.
Oh, yes.
Then
So
spend 3 Blood Echoes.
Cool. Okay. So I guess I'll take Bloodthirsty because I don't hate it.
Yeah, take it.
I mean, I've also got a basic strength, so I might as well give up that. Oh, Swift's in the discard now. And then I will reveal a new Hunter ability, which is... So Bloodthirsty, in case you guys forgot, I think I didn't show it on the stream yet, is just 1 damage, an on-kill, draw 1, heal 1. So it's basically a basic strength that gives you a little bonus if, you know...
It'll be useful next chapter. Probably not this chapter.
And then the new one is, it's another dash!
Cool.
So I think I'll buy that too, if you don't mind.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
And the next card is... Oh! The first ever skill card! It's got dodge on it with clear this slot.
It doesn't have stagger. What's it called?
It does. Yeah, it's called adaptive. It's a basic skill card. So it's got stagger on it. So it's the exact same as a basic skill, but with dodge on it too.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Shall I leave this for you? Would you like this?
Well, not particularly because I want stagger plus stuff. I mean, stagger and dodge makes it more versatile. I'll definitely take it if you leave it there, but it's not. I don't want. You can have it if you want.
I mean, yeah, I do really kind of want it because I've kept all of these in my deck because I quite like the staggers. But so if you're not fussed, I'll take it. But
staggers are more useful for me because I have quicker attacks and I can stagger at the same speed as me.
Yeah, I agree.
I guess I could. Yeah, I'm trying to think why I could remove. I guess I could remove basic dodge for it. Actually, couldn't I?
I mean, I suppose that. Well, so I suppose the thing is,
I guess I'd like you to leave it for me. Actually.
Sure, I will do. Because I guess the thing is, if you're using it for the stagger, you can't also benefit from the dodge, but it's still useful because it clears the slot.
Yeah, I think I'd like it in that case. It's the first bloody one that came up, and it's good for me. So go on, then you can buy something else, I guess.
I could get another poised. or I can get quick change, which I don't know if I really care about.
You don't
Although
really-
actually, quick change, it says may transform the weapon for free after attack and dodge. And something I keep forgetting is that when I transform the weapon from the other side, because I never do it, because I almost always start on this side, which lets me transform it for free. But when I transform it from the other side, if all 3 slots are full, I just do 3 damage to something. And I keep forgetting that. So that actually might be really good for me.
Why? What's causing you to do the damage when you change slots?
It says each time you clear a slot, deal 1 damage to your enemy, which includes clearing slots during transforming the weapon.
Yeah, I'm with you, mate. That makes sense. Yeah, grab that. That's awesome for you.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to do it because I almost never transform the weapon on the other side because I keep forgetting to do it. I keep forgetting I can do that.
Okay, what's the new thing that came up for me to maybe buy?
It is another copy of Poised.
Oh, for God's sake.
God damn it. I like how, I don't know if you've been leaning further and further backwards in your chair during the stream, but you've just been sort of getting smaller and smaller on your camera.
Maybe. Okay, back again. Right, what are you taking out?
Yeah, now I've got to figure out what I'm going to take out. Oh god. Okay, let me take a look here. What have I got in my deck here? Okay, so Father Gascoigne, you come over here for Secrets of the Church 30 goes over there, and we'll do this. And we're gonna see that's there. It'd be a shame to take out I mean, maybe I do take out one of these basic stagger cards, actually.
You only have like 5 basic cards left.
I've got 4 basic cards left. No, I have a basic dodge, you're right.
85, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I'll take out the basic dodge, and I'll take out the basic strength, and replace them with quick change and bloodthirsty. So now all I've got left are the basic skill cards, because I guess those are the ones. Because I do want to keep some stagger, right?
Yeah. Well, you can one of them, can't you?
Yeah, I think I will. I think I'll get rid of one of them, and I'll put in dash.
Okay. So I have 3 cards, but all I'm doing, I'm just looting the chest and then moving 2 spaces in no direction whatsoever, and then going to the dream. So, can you draw me a consumable, please, from the chest?
Yes. Don't forget to drink your cold blood dew.
Oh yes, thank you.
Yum. Tastes like blood. And the consumable is Sedative. Draw 1 card, remove 1 frenzy.
That's cool. Drawing cards is great. I love drawing cards.
Drawing cards is great, because cards is actions. And
Okay,
actions
and I use
are
my
great.
card to go to the dream. And I spend my 1 blood echo to buy adaptive. And I'm going to get rid of a basic stagger card just to keep myself a bit more. Give me some more options, I guess. I still have 5 basic. You've so many more upgrades than me. You've 2 basic cards left, that's 5.
I guess that's one of the problems with getting an early lead, because it kind of snowballs because you have better cards.
Well, I said you can have the cold blood dew being nice because I had the last one. But what I should have said was, "Fuck off! I'm having that as well."
That's probably true.
Because then it would have been 4-3 as opposed to 5-2.
There was it's true.
Let this moment be noted on the internet that next time I have the opportunity to be super selfish in a game, I will.
Let it be noted that the next time a cold blood dew echo comes up, or whatever, no matter who drew it, I will let you have it.
Next 3, I think. Thanks very much. I don't think I think there's one more in the deck, if that. So, all right. So that we now go to Blood Moon with the 2 dreams. And then we actually go beyond the Blood Moon as well, because it's the end of the round.
Yes, that was boop, boop, boop.
Now, the people respawning doesn't really matter, because we're not going to be going near most of them. Or any of them, in fact. And then we're just going to have to try and kill Gascoigne in this one foul swoop.
It's just these church servants anyway, isn't it? And the chests.
Yeah. We can afford for the first person to die, because it won't reset the Blood Moon, it won't heal him, but we can't have two of both of us die.
Yeah. So let's find out who is... Let's find out what cards we have. We don't have to pick the side of the trick weapon until we leave the dream, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So we can actually look at our cards before we decide which side we want the...
That's my interpretation. I drew 3 basic cards. That's actually so fucking annoying.
Is there a chest in with Father Gascoigne?
Yeah, there is actually. Why?
I just checking. I don't know if chests appear in Foggates.
He's in a different space to it, but yeah. All the chests respawn again. Not that it matters, but
oh, I've got second wind again.
Oh my god!
I've never once used that to do something useful.
I hope we're not undone by
bad card draw.
Yeah.
I've got a. So wait, what did you draw? I shuffled and reset your deck, even though I don't actually do that for you. I don't know. I've done that.
Well, just tell me what you got, because I've now asked.
I got a basic skill. I got second wind and rapid.
Okay, I got basic dodge, basic strength, basic skill. All basic. And I have no idea what Father Gascoigne can do. I've never fought him in this game. Phase 1 or 2. How much health does he have?
13.
Oh god.
Do we want to rethink our plan?
What, and try and kill the hulking brute instead? How do we get into the hulking brute? It's so hard.
Such a pain in the ass. Yeah, so the only alternative is to go up to the graveyard and see what happens, right?
That may or may not even be an inside mission.
The only reason I suspect it is because it was triggered by the removal of an insight token. But that could be any old shit, right?
But beyond the whole, it may or may not be one. It may or may not be achievable.
This is also true. So, Father Gascoigne it is, then. Okay. Oh, no, he's got... Oh, no, that's the Cleric Beast. Is he harder than the Cleric Beast?
Looks like... Yeah, well, yeah, I think he is.
Well, I could feasibly go in there... attack him a couple of times and then move out with second wind and heal 2, potentially prolonging my longevity for a turn.
Thing is, it doesn't matter. The first person in, it doesn't matter if they die. The first person in just has to do as much damage as humanly possible.
Right, but I'm thinking that if someone dies, then we only get one more turn. Well, no, we've actually got like 2 more turns because there's 1 turn after the final Blood Moon, isn't there?
Yeah, but he heals on the Blood
Moon.
Oh
yeah.
We either kill him. Yes, we have 2 chances technically, but we have to kill him in one round.
Oh god, I think we might have set ourselves an impossible task.
Well, I have a sedative, so I can draw an extra card.
That's true. You've also got the Augur of Ebritas, so essentially we need to do 11 damage.
So I think you should go first. And the reason I think you should go first is because if you go first and do well, I can draw an extra card. If you go first and mess it up, we can call it a wash and try again next turn. And I can save the sedative.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yep, cool. The lead elixir just says on attack block 1. Do we just assume that whenever I would take damage, I'm just like, reduce it by 1?
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Okay, cool. I'm just trying to decide which side I start this on then. I'm tempted to start it on this side and just try to do maybe like the heavy slash with the boost from the empty phantasm shell.
But
I can actually also draw another card because I have rapid.
Impending thrust is also 3 damage, but it's quicker.
Yeah, but I won't get the bonus damage for clearing slots.
Okay, and also you can dodge more easily on this side.
Yeah. Although I've only got the 1 dodge card. I presume that when I use this card to dodge, the rapid card, I don't also get to draw a card, right?
Draw one card because like yeah, of course you do. No, yeah. Oh wait, no. Ooh. Yeah, of course you do. It's played to your dashboard, so you do.
Right, so I would draw one and then clear the slot. So actually, that's
Yeah,
potentially really good.
yeah. We can do this. First of all, you have to spawn, of course, on the central tile, and then you have to use or the
Well,
unit.
there's a lantern in there, though.
It's deactivated
Oh,
when.
yeah, it's deactivated. You're right. Duh, damn it.
Yeah, if you had leaping, you could actually spawn on the Uden Chapel and just leap in. Actually,
God damn it. The one time I can't leap dramatically. This is a terrible angle for this camera. Come on.
so
Get out of here, church servants.
which card are you going to use to actually move into his space?
I guess I'll use second wind. Well, actually, what do you think the chances are that I'll stagger him with a basic stagger? Probably very little.
I have no idea what he has. No
We
idea.
don't know any
I
of
mean,
his.
you're going to be using your heavy slash, which is a slow attack anyway. So you're not going to be staggering him probably.
Yeah. So whatever card I play in there, it doesn't really matter, right? So it doesn't really matter either way around. Because I'm going to keep rapid for dodging if I need to.
Yeah, I mean, you actually don't want to stagger him because you kind of want him to attack you so you can dodge and draw a card.
Yeah. Although I was going to use the Phantasm Shell to speed up my attack, but again, that doesn't really matter.
I don't think it matters enough to. Yeah, I think just go on.
Yeah, okay, so I'll just give up second wind. It's such a shame. I've not yet once healed with this card, I don't think. Unless it's live on stream, in which case I apologize for making this mistake. Okay, and I shall spawn into here. And then I shall give up the card to warp into here.
Yep.
And then I shall put the basic stagger card into heavy slash to trigger that. And I shall speed it up and add a damage with the empty phantasm shell. So it's essentially 4 damage at speed 2. And Father Gascoigne is doing Axe Sweep, which is also speed 2. All other all other hunters in this space suffer 1 damage unless they can dodge twice.
Yeah. Oh, you can't stagger him because it's the same speed.
Yeah. So I could dodge this, and I might as well. I will dodge this.
Yeah, it'll do damage to him, and you'll draw a card. So.
Yeah, it's only 2 damage though. It's not a super spectacular attack, but so I play this into quick stab, which lets me dodge. I draw 1 card, and also I do 1 damage.
Yeah, and you do 4 damage from the attack, so that's a total of 5 damage.
Yeah. Well, no, I do. And the card I drew was leaping. Bit too late.
You a fucking card if you had it earlier.
I know, it's so annoying.
So I think you have to do it, don't you? You have to use it
to attack.
Yeah, you have to, right? Because
yeah. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the guidance rune to clear heavy slash, which does another damage to him.
Oh, nice one. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna use leaping in that space, and I'm just gonna have to suck up whatever he does.
But no, just to be clear, you then end your turn so he attacks you, because otherwise he'll get a free attack on you.
Yes, I will now end my turn, and he will now activate and attack me.
Yeah.
So
but you're going to play leaping into heavy slash, is that right?
Yeah, and then I'll play leaping into heavy slash in response to his activation, and he draws a card that I'm hoping doesn't go fast and stagger or something like that. It's just it's fast and stagger. Oh my god. Scattergun burst. All other hunters suffer 1 unless they dodge fast. So I take 2 damage. So the interesting thing is he hasn't actually really come close to killing me.
Which means that we might be able to kill him just by having another turn with him, hopefully.
Yeah. So you can teleport to any space inside the fog gate, right? Oh, but it's not my turn anymore, so never mind.
Do you want to use your lead elixir or not? Probably not, I guess. There's no. You'll get the opportunities to use it to save yourself in the future anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Well, unless I'm. Oh yeah, I suppose on attack could be used even if it's peripheral damage from you, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's a pity he didn't do a quick attack after all. Clearing the slot actually was turned out to be bad.
So I've been staggered, so I guess I just don't do the attack.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. It's a pity.
Fine. It's a pity, but the good news is actually I'm still alive.
Yeah.
Just didn't expect to be.
Which side do I want to play on? That is the question. I think I should probably play on the side that has slower attacks and staggers at same speed.
Yep. I mean, so far, here's what I know about him. He's got slow, medium, and fast attacks. And he might stagger you, but he doesn't do a lot of damage. But that doesn't mean that he can't do a lot of damage. What if one of his cards is like Father Gascoigne transforms into the next thing and you have to start all over at phase 1?
It's not going to be. Do you think? Is it worth me using a sedative at the very start in the hopes that I draw leaping? There's a 1 in 9 chance. I think I should. I think you've done 6 damage. It's quite a bit of damage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
He's got 7 left.
Yeah, I mean, I may or may not be able to do it. I don't know. I think, I don't know. I'm gonna do
Here's what I know as well. All of his attacks, both of his attacks so far, would damage both of us. So once you come in here, all of his attacks are going to be hitting both of us. So the faster we kill him, the better.
Yeah. Well, I can use the Augur of Breeders potentially. Anyway, I'm gonna draw. So what do I get? Here's what I get. Tireless. That's not leaping, but
it's not bad.
What do I discard to move into him? That's the problem. Dodge, strength, stagger. Not tireless. I want to keep tireless.
I would get rid of... That is a really difficult choice.
It is. I think I can get rid of stagger, because I don't need a stagger if I can dodge. Or at least not as crucially.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to suggest stagger, actually.
Sure you were. And then, because he seems to stagger, I'm going to try and learn a lesson from what happened to you. I'm going to play tireless to attack him, not in heavy slash, but in regular slash, hoping that even if he staggers, it will be at medium speed and therefore won't work. Actually, do I want to be on the other side? Actually, then.
But then you'll only do 1 damage.
Yeah, I need to do 6. It actually doesn't matter. I need to do all 3 attacks to kill him. I think. I use 7 damage. Oh, hang on, Augur of Breeders. I could do 2 damage.
So yeah, you could, by doing all 3 of the combo filler attacks and the Augur of Abritus, that would kill him. Provided he doesn't block any or heal anything.
And then on the other side, Augur of Breeders brings him to... He's got 6 damage now, so 8, and then...
So on the...
I can kill him in 2 attacks. I can kill him in attacks sooner on this side.
Yeah, so, but then they're slower, right? Because you've got slash and heavy slash. So that's counting on the fact you hit with heavy slash, which you might not because he has stagger.
I think I have to try it.
Yeah, you think you're going to risk the heavy slash rather than...
I'm not going to do the heavy slash now, for this attack right now, because I want to make sure I draw the cards. But I don't... But I think it's the odds of me pulling off all 3 attacks seem smaller.
To be fair, you can use the strength card in the regular slash, actually, so you don't even have to do heavy slash.
Right. So I'm going to do tireless on slash. What's he doing?
Tireless on slash. Father Gascoigne. He's like, I'm gonna shoot you with my gun. And he does charged spin. Even if this attack is dodged or staggered at slow, Hunter must dodge slow or suffer 3 additional damage. Okay, so basically he's doing a slow attack that does 3 damage. And you have to So you're going to take 6 damage unless you can dodge at least one slow.
Okay, so I'll dodge at slow or fast. Doesn't matter, slow or better. I'll use my dodge cards, so I only take 3 damage instead of 6. Is that correct?
Yeah.
That's not ideal.
If you'd had 2 dodge cards, you could have dodged all 6, right? But so.
Yeah, but I don't. Okay, so he then takes just 2 damage, unfortunately.
Well, he took 2. Yeah, he took that first, but yeah.
Yes, that's true. Okay. Oh, so I could have staggered him. Oh, well.
Yeah, but also it wouldn't have mattered because it says, well, actually it would have mattered because you would have staggered his main attack, but he still would have done the 3, but then you could have dodged it.
So I drew dash and I drew adaptive, which are both dodges, which is good, I guess. And one of them even has a stagger on it.
God, I forgot to upgrade your deck. Adaptive was the only one you bought, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And we never actually replaced it, did we?
No, that's true. It's a draw replacement, I guess.
Real quick, it is Visceral. It's a skill card. It's a stagger with +1 attack.
Yeah, I remember this one. That's the sword. Yeah. That's the sword I was looking for all this time.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
We'll get it next time.
He's on 8 damage. Is that correct? 5 health.
Yeah. He's got 5 left.
So I'll use the Ogre of Abritus just now. I won't bother moving him. I'll just do 2 damage to him. So he's now got 3 health.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you've got adaptive, right? You've just drawn that.
Yeah, I've got adaptive, and I've got a basic strength, and I've got I have to discard one of them though. So hang on.
Oh yeah, you've still got the basic strength as well.
I'll lose dash. Dash is no good to me right now, particularly. So I've got adaptive and I've got basic strength.
Mm-hmm.
So I can do the basic strength in
slash to kill him.
Slash to kill him, or I could do adaptive in heavy slash to kill him, and stagger him if he attacks me slowly, because I can stagger at the same speed on this side of my dashboard.
Yeah.
I don't know what's better to do. I do. I think it's better to do the slash, base the slash with the strength card, because even if he kills me, as long as he doesn't do a fast attack, he still dies, even if I die. And that's fine.
Wait, but only if he doesn't kill you fast.
Yes.
Yeah, so if he kills you fast, we're in trouble. But if he doesn't...
A dodge card... Well, a dodge card's useless, actually, in that situation.
Yeah, because you've only got heavy slash left, so...
Yeah. I still think it's the best shot, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, it seems reasonable to me.
So actually, yeah, it's kind of irrelevant, because if he's fast, I lose, regardless of what he does. Yeah. Well,
yeah, probably.
I'm playing basic. What do we call it? I'm playing my basic strength card on the other slash slot. What's he got?
It is fast. It does 2 damage.
Yes.
All other hunters suffer 1 damage unless they can dodge medium. Fuck! I took a damage.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh
no, it's not fast actually. It's not fast. What am I talking about? It's medium speed. It just looked like fast color on my green screen.
Hadn't you already taken damage? Because I asked you if you wanted to use the sedative.
No, I didn't take damage yet. On your turn. That was
your own turn.
Yeah. I'm on 3 now. Instead, okay. I've taken 3 damage.
Cool.
And you take 2 more, so you're down to 1 health.
Yeah, but he's dead.
Yeah, but he's dead, and you get a blood echo. Congratulations. Stop hogging them, Chris. God.
He dies. And we get to look at card 20 and 23.
So we've already got card 20, which is the hunt mission, access to the plaza. So 23 must be an insight card that gives us a reward. It's like, good job, children. You killed the hunter. Speaking of which, he's like, I will come back as something worse in the future. How do we know that? Because we have this inkling. But first I'll drop loot. And the loot is Oh. Pray slaughtered, Father Gascoigne!
Thank you.
Distribute the Carol Rune Hunter and reward the Hunter's blunderbuss firearm among the hunters. Sadly, there was no reasoning with this hunter, and thus he had to be put down. Searching through the bodies, you indeed find what you seek. But as you leave, you do wonder at his words. Just what mess is the church attempting to cover up?
So I already have 2 Carol runes, so this is going to go to you.
I don't have 2 Carol runes?
No, you have 2 items. You've got Beast Roar and Empty Phantasma Shells. So you have full ruins, but you only full items, but you only have 1 Carol rune guidance.
So the Carol rune is Hunter, which has an insight thingy on it. And it says, on attack, this attack gains +1 speed. After attack, you may transform the weapon for free.
That's good.
This red smudged rune means Hunter, and has been adopted by those who have taken the Hunter of Hunter's Oath.
You could use that to transform from this side you're on now and do the 3 damage for clearing all the slots. That's actually really good for you.
Indeed, I agree, and I can quite easily transfer back to the other side as well.
Exactly. So I have 1 card left, but there's nothing I can do because I can't, unfortunately, even get to the space to interact with the chest. So I'm just going to end my turn, and that means that we win.
We win! Just got to get these weapons.
Blunderbuss.
The Hunter's blunderbuss and the cannon. I'll get that too, because why not?
I might.
Oh, Ludwig's rifle looks cool.
What's the blunderbuss? That sounds nice.
Okay. So it's discard 2 cards to refresh, like your one. It says, deal 1 damage to 1 non-boss enemy in your space, and then move 1 space away.
That's quite nice. I like that. So that lets you escape, basically.
Yeah. Is that good? I suppose that's pretty good.
It's. I think I'll keep the Rosmarinus, but it does sound alright. Okay, so we get to reveal a card.
I like the Rosmarinus actually a lot. Because, like, cancelling effects is actually really good.
It is.
And then here's the cannon, the one from earlier. Oh yeah, it does say on this, may be used to make the following attack. So I guess the...
you mean the enemy, Michael. Sorry. Okay, that's still pretty cool, though.
Oh, you move the enemy 1 space away. Yeah, but then he just walks back in and hits you! I guess the idea is you shoot him and then run away. But what good is running away? Don't get blood echoes that way.
No, I think the Rosmarinus is probably better. I just didn't get to use the Rosmarinus very much because this time because it can't be used on bosses and we fought 2 bosses.
Do we have to assign these, or do we just kind of put them in an armory somewhere?
They can go into an off-table inventory. That's fine.
Okay, so we're just putting them into an armory over here then.
Yeah, between rounds, between chapters, we can swap them out. It's fine.
Okay. I've got our inventory of guns here, which now contains these 2 plus Chris's original hunter pistol. Cool.
Card 1 to end the mission.
So we reveal card 21, the end of chapter 2. This is exciting. I guess we'll never know what happened to the lady in distress. She probably died. Womp, 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 womp. Access to the central plaza. Distribute the messenger's gift and Carol Rune Eye. Rewards among the hunters.
Cool. We'll all take messenger's gift because you have no room for it. You'd have to discard something. And also because it's awesome, and I had it before, and it's really good.
Chris begins his new practice of being entirely self-serving.
It's not, though, because, as I said, you can't have it without discarding some of your other ones.
This is also true. But you... Oh, yeah, that's true. I do have 2 items.
Yeah.
And it's fine. Do not begrudge you, actually.
So what Oh, sorry, you were reading, sorry.
The ringing of the grand cathedral's bells cut through the night as you pass through the gates to the central plaza. A sharp pain enters your head as strange visions flash within. Shaking it off, you continue onward. What was that? What's that indeed? Ooh, psychological horror time. I'm so glad we passed this one.
Yeah,
and didn't die.
Well, if you fail, I mean, you say pass this one. If we lose, then that's it. It's
Yeah,
campaign
that's
over.
just campaign over, right?
Yeah.
But I
So
mean, this means we get to do one more Bloodborne. So
yeah.
here's
So
this
even
gift
if
that
we
Chris set up so that he could have and I couldn't.
win or lose the final mission, it's gonna happen. We'll get to play it.
Yeah,
We'll play the maximum amount of time regardless.
the full maximum campaign. Yeah.
Yeah. Plus the extra mission, side mission was cool. So yeah, Messenger's Gift is awesome. Non-boss enemies do not activate after your turn. So you can do a kind of a kamikaze mission, like grabbing those survivors maybe, and then just using that so that they can't respond this turn. It's really cool.
What we've done is we've built Chris to be the perfect person for resolving escort missions. He can die and just come right back, and now enemies can't activate.
So we also Carol Rune Eye, which neither of us can have, but one of us can discard one of the ones we already have for it. So we'll see who wants to do that.
I don't really want to give up the Kawarun Guidance. Oh, Kawarun Hunter is the one I just got, which is also really good for me. So here's Kawarun Eye.
I definitely don't want to give up Corruption. I don't really care about Formless Odin, to be honest. Refresh your Firearm, I'm never going to use that.
So this is Hunter turn. Discard one card from your hand to return one card from your discard. So probably most useful for you anyway, because you have the most sort of basic cards.
A transcription of I, as spoken by Left Behind Great Ones, allows you to make additional discoveries. Yeah, I think I'll get rid of Formless Odin for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of the mission, I get to spend this one Blood Echo from Father Gascoigne, which I will use to buy Visceral.
That makes sense.
I'm going to get rid of a basic stagger.
Yep.
And that is end of session.
Very good.
Oh, what
and Visceral is replaced by another copy of Rallying.
God's sake.
Oh, actually, I would quite like that. I quite like Rallying.
Well, you can visit the Dream first next time.
Yay!
Huzzah! That was really good fun. And we killed two bosses.
That was excellent. I did not expect to kill 2 bosses.
Well, I suppose we are fantastic. So.
Kind of makes up for the fact that last time we failed to kill 1.
The last time, I don't think it's expected of you because kill that. Like that other one was really hard, and it's like if you manage to do it, then well done. You get loads of nice rewards. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't. If you die at that one, which we did, the campaign doesn't reset, and all you get from doing it is various rewards. So it's just giving you a greater. It's basically the reward for that side mission is just the side mission itself, the fun of playing it, and then a wider variety of runes and items to choose from. That's
so for those of you who weren't joining us on the last stream, we did like a side mission dungeon basically, which you can unlock by incorporating a card. It's an expansion. You can incorporate a card into the consumables deck and get invited. But we just decided to do it because we wanted to look at some additional content. And you can slot it in between any of the chapters of the main campaign. Because there's 3 chapters, you can do it after chapter 1 or 2. But you basically progress through this dungeon, and so the more stuff you kill, the better a reward you get at the end. And because we did it after chapter 1, we're a bit under-equipped. We might, if we did it now, we'd be much better prepared for it. But that thing that Chris got from it helped us in this one, so it's still useful to have done it, and it was a lot of fun to check it out. I gotta say, bosses are a lot easier when they start on phase 2 though.
Yeah, because we have to kill phase 1 and actually I was about to say you have to kill phase 1 and phase 2 before Blood Moon, but you don't, because they heal on the Blood Moon, but they don't reset phases. But it's still a lot harder. I agree.
Yeah, they take a lot more time, and that's the real way to lose, is run out of time, because when you die, you just go to have a dream and then come right back.
But it accelerates the time.
Well, we'll be back soon to do chapter 3. Well, next week, I guess, sometime. To do the final chapter of The Secrets of the Church. So I hope you guys are enjoying the series and excited to come back and check that out and see how it goes. Thanks to everyone in chat for supporting us, like Michael Siciliano, who's still here, and Heggers is here, and Difter's here. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the victory fanfare and the GGs. You know, that was a tricky one. I really thought when that guy smushed my brain early on, we might be in for a rough ride, but we managed to claw it back. So that was fun. I really enjoyed that. The green screen was, I think, offering greater clarity on the cards, even though it was kind of being all weird and murky. But I think this is probably better than the last time where you just couldn't read or see anything, which is pointless. So, but I don't know what I did to make it better. So next time, who knows how it'll behave. But that's technology for you. And I will. I think I'll be back on Friday to do more RE3 with Michael. So if you're enjoying that series, please do come back and join us for that, and more stuff, more cool stuff in the future.
Awesome. Sounds good. Thanks for joining us, guys. Thanks for playing, Mike. See you next time.
Thanks for playing, Chris. Bye, everybody. Oh yeah, and if you like this kind of stuff, leave a comment or a like down below, because YouTube likes it when we do that, and then YouTube tells people about us. And you never know, we might just stumble into the attention of someone who's interested in Bloodborne the board game. And they're like, how did I never find this content before?
This is the best stuff on the internet.
It's incredible. But I have now got some credits to roll to thank all my wonderful Patreons who keep this channel alive, or patrons who keep this channel alive on Patreon. Because that is the way that we support this content. If you're interested in finding out more about that, you can always find it at patreon.com/readysteadyplay, where you can get a mug and also have a say in what games we play, unless you vote for U-Boat, and then apparently you can't.
Very soon. Don't worry. Do U-Boat, Mike?
Play literally have U-Boat set up on the other desk right now.
You said that last week.
Yeah, but I took down Kingdom Rush for it. You know, I genuinely put Kingdom Rush away.
It's coming.
So,
it's coming. Don't worry.
U-Boat's coming. Bye!
Bye.